Carrie? Bill.
Jeff in Mill Creek says, a murmur is in his heart.
Mill Creek Murmur.
Mill Creek.
Mill Creek. Well, that is some badass stuff, isn't it?
I love that song.
It is. It is.
Because 35 years ago today,
Oh, Lord.
Delight released their debut studio album, World Click.
Does that mean Lady Keir's in a rocking chair now?
Might be.
Oh, my.
Did they do anything else? I only know that song.
Let's see here. I think that was their... Bootsy Collins is on that song.
Let me
I'm
look.
trying to see here if they... I mean, Groove is in the Heart was it, I think. They performed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of clubs and all of that, but just charted.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at their chart. They didn't.
I think I know what love is.
Ooh.
I think I know. I think. What is love?
Okay.
All right. So
I'm into it.
There's that.
Get yourself a disco ball. Maybe a lava lamp. Some hash brownies.
Let's see. What else we got here?
I like that. That was good.
Hey, what's going on? How come I never see you around no more? Where you been?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you should call me.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I get all my messages. I never got any from you. Well, you know that number that you gave me must be the wrong number because every time I call it, I just get a busy signal. Why don't you get call waiting or something? Your number's always busy.
Call waiting.
What'd you do? You
Get
should
call
me
waiting.
now.
Sometimes it's a cell carrier problem.
And B.
Yeah, I never run into you. Right?
Usually is at my house. Took a minute to get there, but here we are.
Yeah, you could just put all this stuff on and just let it roll.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, at a party.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we just... Is there a way we can just put this on a loop, let it roll, and
Yeah,
we'll
I'm
take-
into it.
take the morning off?
We can go.
Yeah.
All right.
Has this all been D-Light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I have been, like, DJing for friends' parties lately. You do it once, and then everybody's like, why don't you do it again? Which is a mistake. But I throw on a lot of stuff that sounds similar to this, but can't say it is this.
Nick Davis, what are you doing here?
Hey, guys. Whoa.
Why are you here?
Ask Gina.
Hey, Gina, why is Nick? I don't think she can hear me.
No.
Easy to love, our love is here to stay. Easy to love, our love will find a way. Easy to love.
Yeah, really nice stuff.
I love it.
It's all very...
That can bring a smile through to strangers.
It all seems so strangely happy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's all just very... We're just here to have fun, man.
We're having a party.
Yeah.
You know?
Believe in the power of love. I believe in the power of love. I believe in the power of love.
They apparently had a top 10 dance hit with Pussycat Meow.
Okay.
Really?
Pussycat Meow, top 10 dance hit in the United States.
Let's see.
And yeah, that's back when they did all the different charts, and that was on the dance charts.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Pussycat Meow. Let's see.
Ooh. See, they're purring because their name is Pussycat Meow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody want to do some E? Come on. You got some, don't you?
Not E. I think poppers are all the rage these days.
Well, these days I'm going old school because
going
of
old
this
school
music.
with E.
Yeah, you were doing E when you were do some E. There you go.
All the cat references.
You don't want to get out of bed now, do you? Nope. Just pull the covers up.
Yep.
This makes you sleepy?
Wiggle your toes. No. It makes me feel comfy. For something about it is comforting.
Pussycat. Pussycat.
I just remember the video for Groove is in the Heart.
I was just looking at it.
Yeah. And I just remember it was pretty wild looking, and she was beautiful. Just
Lady
hot.
Keir.
Just hot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. She knew how to sell it,
Indeed.
and I was buying what she was selling.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, we'll take it. What year was that? Grooves in the Heart?
35 years ago.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
35 years ago. Well, there you go. All right, we'll take a break now, and I'm going to go check my desk and see. I might have some E in my desk.
Okay.
877-602-9696. That's the number to call. Check in with the Radio from Hell show. Do it now. We like to hear from you in the morning because your groove is in our heart. 877-602-9696. You can also text us if you prefer. That would be 33986.
UtahAdvocates.com.
Oh, the advocates. Listen, if you've been smashed into by somebody else's car, you've been run over, or you're out on your bike and somebody slams into you, you know, while they're getting the jaws of life to get you out of the car, you say to yourself, I'm going to call the advocates as soon as I get out of here. If you have been injured in an accident, and I mean, that is no joke, the advocates are the people who will help you. 801-355-5550 is the phone number, and you can call that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they'll talk to you, even at 2 o'clock in the morning, or maybe you're calling on behalf of a family member.
Oh, yeah, that's usually what happens.
And they can determine on the phone whether you have a case or not. And if they take your case, they're not going to charge you any money for the call. They don't charge you a dime out of your pocket while they work on your case and get you the settlement you deserve. So it's the advocates. 801-355-5550 or UtahAdvocates.com.
So at the RNC last night, Trump,
The Republican convention?
Yeah, Trump had a piece of gauze on his ear.
It was bandaged.
A bandage.
Yeah.
Bandaged up from...
Before he got shot.
It reminded me of a personal story, if I may.
Okay.
Are you going to tell us about the time you got shot?
No.
Oh, when are you going to tell us that story? Because I love that story.
So my dad, Tom Barberi,
radio legend,
longtime radio guy here in town, and a rabble rouser. He stirred things up. He made people mad, and he would get threats from people. He would get, people didn't like what he had to say. He went to work one morning, And as he was getting out of his car, walking into the radio station, this guy on a bike came up to him, and I can't remember what he said to him, but something along the lines of...
What's the frequency, Tom?
It was kind of like that, but different. Like something that let him know that he knew who he was and didn't like what he stood for. And he had a screwdriver in his hand. And he reached out and stabbed him with the screwdriver. And as my dad was...
The assailants stabbed your father with a screwdriver.
And so he ran to get into the radio station, and as he was doing that, the guy had a Molotov cocktail, like a mason jar full of some kind of fluid and with a rag stuck in it, and lit it on fire and threw it at the door as he was walking in. Well, I'm at school when this happens, and it's all over the news. You know, Tom Barberi's been stabbed as he's going into his radio station, and he's refused medical attention, and he's gone on the air and doing his show, and I'm like, oh my God, my dad's been stabbed, and
the radio station's on fire.
And so I leave school, and I go home, and he's at home, and he's sitting there in a pair of sweatpants on the couch. I'm like, Dad, are you okay? Why did you refuse medical attention? Where were you stabbed? And he pulls down his sweatpants, and he has a little, and it looked exactly like Trump's ear, an absolutely pristinely clean piece of gauze on his leg. And I said, well, let me see. And he pulled it back. There wasn't even a little red mark there.
There was there was nothing that had penetrated it.
No.
Why was there gauze on it then?
Well, he was just being cautious. He was just being...
I see.
Like, you weren't stabbed. You were poked.
He was poked.
Listen, you're missing the important part of the story. He refused medical attention.
When I heard that, I'm like, oh my... I'm picturing him like with a tourniquet on his leg, you know, like, no, the radio show
I gotta
must
do
go
the radio
on.
show. I'm bleeding out in the studio, but
no, I'm
it's
sure.
like Reservoir Dogs in here.
I am not minimizing what happened, because that must have been very, very scary.
Well, yeah.
And it could have been very dangerous. But the gauze reminded me of, you're...
The only time, you know, I think we've all gotten threatening messages.
Oh, I have an email
from time
file.
to time. Yeah, from time to time, threatening messages.
We save them all.
But the only time I ever had something happen that I thought, that's creepy, was I don't know if you remember this, Carrie, but I went out of the radio station, and we used to just let people in. Well, actually, we still kind of do.
Yeah.
And so it must have been this guy that we had let in. But I went out to get into remember that truck I had, that little pickup truck?
Yeah.
And all four tires, brand new tires, big slashed, big, you know,
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
I remember.
Yeah, and I thought, God, that's creepy. So somebody, you know, not happy with the way I had said something, or I'll show that son of a bitch, and just, took a knife to four brand new truck tires.
Bill, Big O's got the sale going. Oh, wait.
Well, that was a long time ago, Gina. But it's a fun business, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So glamorous. Yeah, so, this is going to deeply impact the rest of the show.
We're not quite sure how to go forward.
Yeah.
The phones, there's no way to, nobody's been able to figure out how to fix them.
Nope, no one's picking up their phones.
No.
Oh, the people that
Remember
were trying
when we were going to stay home today?
You know, I shouldn't say what I'm about to say, but I'm going to. How is it that this place is worse than 1506 Gibson Avenue? How did that happen? How did that happen?
At least we don't have to go out and break the ice on the horse trough.
That's true.
And make sure the horses have water to drink.
That's true.
All right, 6:21. Let's get this over with.
Indeed, let's get it over with. We will take your check-ins. 877-602-9696 is the phone number. we don't have that many more opportunities to offer this to you.
No.
877-602-9696. That's the number. Call. Or you can text us at 33986. We'll officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-in. Do you have a sponsor here, Nick?
I could be reading your sponsor right here, right now, if your business would like to pay us to sponsor this part. You can also contact me as I do sales. Nick Davis. My email is confusingly ndavis@bwavemedia.com. I look forward to doing business with you.
And Nick does all his business on a handshake. That's you don't have to sign anything. It's just a handshake.
No, let's not go that far.
All right.
But
all right, the moon. Well, looky there. It's just about as close to a full moon as we're going to get. It's a absolutely full moon tomorrow morning at 1:54 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but we're not going to be. We're not going to be.
We won't be here. We'll do it a little.
Everybody look at the moon. Everybody seeing the moon. The moon is white, is milky white. Everybody look at the moon. I did a song.
Now, the moon is 99.2% full.
It was huge, and it was as blood.
The moon is going to rise today again at 8:37 p.m., today being Friday. It's the 8th day of August in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's Take a Penny, Leave a Penny Day, which is one of the most useless things. Nobody does. There is no need for this anymore. Nobody takes a penny or leaves a penny. It's all plastic, right? Just does anybody use pennies anymore?
No.
And Trump's getting rid of them, I think. Didn't he say, not going to mint any more pennies?
Yeah.
National Happiness Happens Day. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll bet it does. It's National Mochi Day. That's pretty good. I
Love
like
mochi.
I like the mochi. It's Tarantula, or if you live in Utah, Triantula Appreciation Day. Appreciate the tarantula, the hairy spider. And also it's Digital Nomad Day. That means it's a day to think about people who work from no fixed location.
I see.
You can work from the Starbucks. You can work from the library. You can work from your home. You're a digital nomad.
People who like to be seen working.
And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning, and that's certainly us. It's the Radio from Hell show, starring the Lords of Morning Radio, Kerry Jackson, right there. I'm Bill Allred, right here. Gina Barberi is another Lord of Morning Radio, but she's not with us today. She's in California doing something. So Nick's your buddy, Nick's your pal is filling in. I forgot to tell you, Nick, that when you fill in for Gina,
what's that?
You need to always bring me some Uncrustables.
I didn't keep them in stock. I've been cutting back on my Uncrustables.
Because that's the only way I'm ever going to eat them again.
Yeah.
Is if you bring me some. I bought a couple of boxes of Uncrustables, and I ate them, and they were. But I said to myself, I don't really need to do that again.
It's funny, once I kicked my Uncrustable addiction, I got you into it, and I got my wife super into it. So now I'm a supplier.
Okay, well, so next time you fill in, remember.
Okay.
All right. Katie for short is our fine producer behind me there, and Dawson is here helping out as well, and the dog, Vax, is, there
right there.
There he is. All right.
Catch the ball, Vax.
Oh,
there you go.
He is.
All right.
Now we'll go to your check-ins at 877-602-9696. Nope. Nobody's taking advantage of that.
Oh, well. Let's see. Text check-ins. Joyce checking in from the side of the mountain. Gina must have court.
Yeah.
Tree of Maine. I say that I feel like dancing while remaining sitting. It's an underrated skill. Quinn the Barber, Mrs. Coles, and Bear present and accounted for. Zane of Dallas checking in. Mrs. Zane made it home Wednesday. How does Jimmy the Wine Guy mix his Mill Creek coffee?
I don't know what
he'd make an espresso martini.
Yeah, I guess. He could do that.
We got Jimmy the Wine Guy coming up. Mike in Nashville checking in. Good morning, Lords and Nick. Troy of Riverton checking in. Jocelyn of Sandy. Kira and Andy checking in. Happy Friday. Is Gina okay? Yeah,
she's fine.
Stepped out of town for a day.
Well, with her foot, stepped is quite the.
Well, she doesn't have to use her crutches. Although I guess the osteopath said you might want to take the crutches with you to California just in case you need them. And I thought, Gina, you're better because they don't have crutches in California.
I just see her walking around with those crutches, and the Boy Scout in me is just like, can I help you across the street? I feel so bad.
Let's see. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Heading up to Boise today for some finger steaks.
Ooh. Oh, good for you.
Let's see. April and American Fork checking in. Moni here. Good morning from Taylorsville. John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Thanks for letting me listen.
We actually have a guy who works in a coal mine listening to the show.
Release the files. Batchman Justin checking in. Radio from Hell is in the heart.
Aw.
Meshach of Erda checking in. Groovin' on to the weekend. Happy to know my groove is in Bill's heart. Ella the Nanny checking in. Always nice to see Nick, but I hope Gina's okay. Yeah,
she's fine.
Just fine.
Dan of Evanston checking in, back from an extended EU vacation. Let's see. Katie's here, groovin' in St. Pete County. Midvale's Roused Hour has some traffic for you there, Nick. Right Wing Wade as well. Let's see. Johnny B checking in, listening while getting ready to go up the scaffolds. Shout out to Brian. Thanks for selling me the black slate. I'll have leftovers to put on the Tradio. Tim the Tree Guy checking in. Tristan from the most west of Jordan's checking in. Nick, have you acknowledged your tribal chief today?
I will not acknowledge him.
All right.
I will not acknowledge him.
Woodworker Willie checking in. Not me, just finding out that I pronounced tarantula wrong.
Yeah, it's triantula.
Sierra from the Avenues. Hiya from the benchiest of bountiful benches. Up and Adam, Big City SLC. Peter and Josh, the ferret guy. Chris checking in, super excited to see Suicide Machines and Fishbrain for the first time tonight. Chef Roy checking in. Nick, have a great Friday.
Just me?
That's what it says.
All right.
Minnie Michelle checking in.
I'll be sure to have a miserable Friday.
Yeah. NP Sam checking in. When I tune in and hear Nick's voice, my first thought is, now what did Gina do?
She's such a troublemaker, that Gina Barbera.
Or she hurt herself again in some way?
Yeah.
Prismo checking in. Jello Salad Annie saying hello. Bunny checking in. Dominic Bonacci from Clearfield checking in. Let's see. In the spirit of Jimmy the Wine Guy, going to be there. I like my weekend coffee with everybody. With a little Kahlua and Bailey's Irish Cream.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, everybody seems to be here, so let's get started.
Traffic brought to you by our dear listeners. Right Wing Wade, thank you for pointing out there is a crash northbound Bangor and 9800 South /Shields Lane. UDOT is reporting that is getting cleared up, but still something to look out for. And then another crash that I saw via UDOT is I-15 southbound near the I-215 crossroads over near Fort Union. There is a crash over there that is blocking things at the moment, but isn't causing too much of a slowage, and it is green outside of that. If there is any traffic that I'm missing out on, feel free to participate. It's a participatory program. 33986 is the text line, and that is your traffic.
All right, thank you. Got some messages and a song for you. Let's see, then Big Boy News. And right after that, Frank Christ Presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain how that works coming up. Sean Means reviewing movies just after 7 o'clock. All the movies that are opening this weekend. Boner of the Day coming up. Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy. Beat Gina, or beat Nick, as it were, today. I hope you know a lot about Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, my goodness. My favorite.
Yeah, all that and more on the way.
I have a
what?
You know, one of those things people really love.
Oh, lists.
Oh, this?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Now Bill's algorithm sends him wiener dogs eating watermelon. Mm-hmm. Carrie, you get the baby goats in pajamas.
Baby goats in pajamas.
I get things like this. 15 junk foods dietitians caution against are actually okay for you.
But a dietitian
moderation.
is... I'm confused now.
Who
says that they're okay?
Some
this
dietitians.
List?
Some dietitians say this is okay in moderation.
Okay.
Number 1, chocolate.
Yes. Dark chocolate specific.
Dark chocolate specifically, 70% cacao or higher.
The bad kind of chocolate.
Packed with antioxidants called flavonols that fight inflammation, improve heart health. Just 1 or 2 squares can satisfy your sweet tooth while delivering legitimate health perks.
Okay.
All right.
Number 2, popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Scours you out.
It's the butter and salt that's the problem.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Skip the butter and salt. But popcorn itself, you can flavor it with all kinds of things. It's just 100 calories if you're just having plain popcorn. French fries, number 3 on the list.
Okay, what are the caveats here?
Come on.
America's favorite side dish actually contains potassium, vitamin C, fiber, if you have the skin on kind.
Yeah,
If
I
it's-
like that too.
If it's baked, it's
Baked.
not.
Then it's not a fry.
No.
It's a
I used to do these baked oven. They said they were fries. They were really good, but they were just big potato logs with skin on them.
Having a small order means you can enjoy it without fry regret.
A small order.
Or frigret.
Ice cream.
Yes.
It's
Never good for you.
Sure it is. It's calcium rich, supports bone health while delivering protein. I'm going to say that next time. I'm just getting my protein.
Yeah.
Cold temperature means you eat it slower, potentially.
No, not me.
No.
Stick it in the microwave.
Okay.
What?
But you soften it up.
I'm going to microwave my ice cream.
Yeah, you soften it up.
Beef jerky. There's 7 grams of protein per ounce of jerky. That's a good way
And
to.
how much salt?
Well, it says modern versions come with less sodium and preservatives than their predecessors. Although isn't the whole point of it that it's got preservatives in
What
it?
are we, Lewis and Clark? Come on, give me a proper snack.
Give me a handful of pemmican.
Cheese puffs.
No,
I love cheese puffs.
they're barely food.
It says neon orange snacks staining your fingers. Might not be nutritional superstars, but they're not total villains either. The cheese powder contains calcium,
Oh, shut.
protein. What?
This is just nonsense.
This is dietitians, Bill.
Okay, you're okay eating 4 cheese puffs.
Pizza.
Okay.
It's got everything.
Oh yeah.
Protein-packed cheese, veggies, tomato sauce.
Yeah,
The dough can be good for you.
can be.
Says stick with 1 or 2 slices of thin crust pizza with vegetable toppings instead of processed meats.
You prefer a thin crust or a
I
thick
like
crust?
a thin crispy pizza.
I like a thin crust.
Nachos, kind of the same thing. Cheese, protein, meat, veggies, black beans and guacamole make it surprisingly nutritious. Fiber,
Okay.
bacon. This breakfast favorite provides protein and fat that keep hunger at bay for hours. An intense flavor means a little goes a long way. Just 2 slices of bacon are about 80 calories. It's not terrible. Potato chips.
Okay, now you
Come on, this is just nonsense.
this is now potato chips is stretching it.
Potatoes.
I'm telling you, this is a dietitian who got his or her degree
Yeah.
in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
This is a dietitian who does his videos in his car.
Potato chips contain vitamin C, potassium, even some fiber. Modern baked varieties or cooked in healthier oils have transformed this classic snack. Portion awareness is crucial here. You can have about 15 chips and have it be okay. And sometimes that's all you need.
No,
But
if it's a Lay's potato chip, you have to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the baked potato chips.
yeah. Chicken nuggets.
Do you have any baked potato chip that you think is very good?
I've had a couple,
Like sun chips, those are baked, right?
I think. Anyway,
Chicken nuggets are on the list. Potentially healthy snack.
how?
Protein. Baked nuggets /
Baked.
the fat content.
Baked. See,
while,
there's
while preserving a satisfying crunch. If you pair it with honey mustard or homemade yogurt dip instead of barbecue or sweet and sour, that's a healthier choice.
Yeah, you would do that.
Robert thinks that you wrote this list yourself.
I did not.
It's nutritionist Gina.
No, RFK Jr. did not put this list together.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, health food.
Eggs and milk.
Yes.
Sure.
There's protein there.
You bet.
If there's nuts in it, nuts are good for you.
Nuts to you.
If you use dark chocolate,
I take this back. 12-year-old me made this list.
How about a milkshake? It's the same thing as the ice cream.
Got my dairy.
Calcium, vitamin D.
I drink your milkshake.
It's good for your bones. Onion rings. I make this argument all the time.
Onion rings?
Yeah, it's a vegetable.
As close as a vegetable as she's going to get, that is.
Man.
I love an onion ring.
Oh, I do too.
Me too.
But I don't try to justify it by saying it's nutritional. I just say, I like onion rings. I'm going to have onion rings.
How about fruit pies?
I love fruit pies. I'm going to have a fruit pie.
They're packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber.
Lots of sugar.
Apple pie contains pectin, which can help lower your cholesterol. I'm just giving, when people give you a hard time about eating these things, I'm just giving you some ammunition so you can say, this apple pie is helping lower my cholesterol.
First of all, who would give me a hard time about eating these things? And if they did, all I'd have to say is bug off.
I'm going to have one of all of those today.
I'm going to have some watermelon. I have a watermelon, one of those little round personal-sized watermelons in the refrigerator right now. I've got
a personal-sized watermelon?
Yeah, they're like
just for you?
They're smaller than a bowling ball. You've seen those, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go eat it today. Put some tahini on it.
I love tahini on watermelon.
And pineapple. It's good on pineapple, too.
That's the list.
That's the list.
What is this?
It's
dog eating watermelon.
Dog eating watermelon.
Do we have any dogs eating onion rings?
No.
No.
They're not supposed to.
Because they're not good for you.
Onions are poisonous to dogs.
Are they?
Watermelon on
This does kind of make me want some watermelon.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
I mean, really?
No, I like that. I like mostly the dachshunds, but there is one of a little tiny puppy eating watermelon that's pretty good. He mostly licks it.
That sounds good.
Somebody says, I'm going to play this segment for my wife with a giant I told you so. This is the service I am providing. Dietitians say these things are there are health benefits.
No, the I told you so was I told you dogs like watermelon.
Oh, is that
That's what
It'll be, I told you that this list was put together by a guy who does his videos in his car.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anybody can say they're an expert in anything anymore.
I'm going to go get a Reese's peanut butter cup.
But I've got
peanut butter has protein in it.
I've got hundreds of thousands of hits on my Instagram. I must be an expert. Yeah, Grok that or Chat GPT that or whatever.
Gemini it.
Yeah, double Gemini it.
Yeah, that's the Google.
Bing it?
Bing it.
Why don't you?
Bing it. All right, traffic. Because on this day, in 1980, The Clash released Bank Robber. Now, this was not on any of their studio albums.
I knew that was The Clash, but I'm not familiar with that song.
Yeah, well, it's if you know, you know. It was on their compilation, Black Market Clash. They released that in 1980.
I'm not sure I've ever heard that.
I like it. You probably won't hear it again.
I'm going to go out and get it.
Go get it.
I'm going to
Black Market
download
Clash.
it. I'm going to download it right away.
There you go. All right. We got big boy news and opinioendo right now. Right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. I'm going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win what?
Tickets to see Cyndi Lauper, who's going to be playing August 14th over at the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. You can get details about that over at x96.com.
I actually saw Cyndi Lauper years and years ago.
Yeah.
When she was just sort of starting. I think it was the True Colors tour or something like that. And she was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, sounds like you want to win these tickets then, listener.
No, I've already been. I don't need to go again.
877-602-9696. Line up. If you play the game, you will get those tickets. whether you're right or not.
Just play the game.
Just play it.
That's all you got to do. 877-602-9696. We'll get to that right after this. Big boy news and innuendo brought to you by...
Quench your advertising thirst with customized water bottles from Water Specialties, Inc. Your high-quality personalized logo printed on every bottle filled with purified or natural spring water is the perfect way to advertise your business and or event. Get a quote by emailing Megan at waterspecialties.net.
Thank you.
Tragedy. Oh, he was one of a kind and original. I guess he was celebrity adjacent. Frank Chris probably wouldn't be going to the scene of the death of Brandon Blackstock, the ex-husband of singer Kelly Clarkson. He has died of cancer. He was 48 years old. It is with great sadness that we share the news that Brandon Blackstock has passed away, the family said. Brandon bravely battled cancer for more than 3 years. He passed away peacefully, surrounded by family. We thank you for your thoughts and prayers and ask everyone to respect the family's privacy. Brandon Blackstock and Kelly Clarkson were married in 2009, divorced in 2022. They had 2 children together. Clarkson alluded to Blackstock's illness Wednesday night in an Instagram post announcing the postponement of the remaining dates of her Las Vegas residency. So she sensed that the end was near. She said, "While I normally keep my personal life private, this past year, my children's father has been ill, and at this moment, I need to be fully present for them," she said. Before they were divorced, Blackstock was also Kelly Clarkson's manager. So they had 2 children, and she needs to be with her kids. So, a proposal to convert an empty lot next to Sugar House Park, it's where the Sizzler was.
Oh, don't remind me.
Into a 90-foot tall hotel is about to go through a city review process, and neighborhood residents have plenty to say about it. John Potter, CEO of Magnus Hotel Management, filed a formal request with Salt Lake City to rezone the .83-acre fenced-off lot at 2111 South, 1300 East. In July, he filed it months after first revealing his vision for a 7-story hotel next to Sugar House Park, which would fill the space that was once the site of the Sizzler, before it closed down with its wonderful salad bar. Gone forever. A few tweaks have been made since the presentation to Sugar House residents in March, but the gist of the plan remains the same. The hotel would feature 145 rooms, as well as retail space throughout the building. It would have an activity center with recreation equipment that can be rented, along with a lobby coffee shop, a meeting event space, and a rooftop restaurant on the 7th floor. The project also will include a 180-space parking garage, which would be built below ground.
That's a lot of stuff in that tiny space.
That is.
So something's got to go there. Is the problem that it's going to expand into the park potentially?
No,
you can't go into the road.
No, it's not. But it's another tall building in what for a long time Sugar House has been a kind of neighborhood, kind of funky district, and now it's becoming just another
construction lot.
It's becoming another sort of high rise. Yeah. Everything looks the same place.
Yeah,
sure.
And it's kind of too late to stop it, I'm afraid. It's gone beyond that. Let's see. A part-time custodian at the University of Utah was charged Thursday with stabbing a coworker in the neck because, quote, he just wanted to kill.
Oh.
Jose Alfredo Ramirez Porchas of Salt Lake, charged in 3rd District Court with attempted murder. The attack happened July 30 in the Fort Douglas area. While working their custodian jobs, a 19-year-old man said he felt something hit the right side of his neck. He felt some pain, looked around, saw Ramirez with a very serious look on his face and a broken piece of something black on the floor, which the victim believed to be from a knife. According to the charging documents, the victim stated that the look on Ramirez's face was something he had never seen before, and it caused him fear. The man later told police that Ramirez didn't say anything to him during the incident, and the victim has no idea what would have prompted the attack, as they are friends. He had a puncture wound to his neck that was bleeding, and another small scratch on his neck, the charges say. Police reviewed surveillance video, showed Ramirez attacking his friend from behind, and then the friend running out of the building as Ramirez briefly chased after him. When asked by detectives what happened in the custodial closet, Ramirez said, I was just waiting to kill him. I don't know why. I just hear stuff goes through my mind sometimes, and I kind of suspect that it's the wrong thing, but
yeah, get some help.
My
dude.
mind was just kind of blank, and I just wanted to kill.
Wow.
First, you got to deal with your coworkers' terrible music choices, and then you got to think about them killing you.
There is no indication here that there was any music involved.
Yeah, but have you worked a blue-collar job in the 21st century?
Nick, I think you're making too many assumptions about
All right.
this.
Well, maybe he should have let him have the radio playlist.
I think the guy was whistling "Groove Is in the Heart."
I'll kill you!
Let's see what else we have here. Centerville Company, corporate offices in Centerville, the MTC, or Management and Training Corporation.
That sounds nice. What do they do, Bill?
They run prisons.
Oh.
Private prisons, immigration detention centers. It's right on the company's website. While they don't operate any facilities in Utah, MTC is in charge of one detention center in California, as well as one in New Mexico and 3 in Texas. Also, MTC recently purchased a closed 500-bed state prison outside of Tucson in the town of Marana for $15 million. This facility, MTC originally owned and operated. They sold it to the state of Arizona in 2013. Now they've reacquired it, and it'll probably be used for rounding up the illegals, rounding up the brown-skinned people. Let's see.
How evil do you have to be in the pro-profit prison industry?
Management Training. I agree. Management Training Corporation used to be years ago a division of Thiokol Corporation, and they were and Thiokol was like a rocket motor company.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Management Training, if I remember this right, because it was Ogden based.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah, and then they sort of spun off this Management Training Center thing. I don't believe Thiokol exists really anymore. So, but MTC has continued to. They went into the private prison business many years ago. Campers have been evacuated after a new wildfire grew to over 300 acres in Summit County Wednesday afternoon. Officials say structures are threatened. The Beulah fire, it's burning east of Mirror Lake Highway, 3 to 4 miles east of Manorlands, wherever that might be. It's in the Uintas anyway. According to officials, about 300 to 400 acres of land have burned so far. They say structures are being threatened. They had to evacuate a bunch of campgrounds. The public is being asked to avoid that area while crews work to contain the fire. Here we go. Jared Wise. It's a man who was a January 6th defendant.
Oh, this guy.
Who called for the killing of cops. He's on video screaming, "Kill him, kill him. Kill the cops," as the people are storming the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
He's now a high-ranking member of the United States Department of Justice.
Because of course he is.
Remember when screaming for police murder was a career-limiting move? Well, it isn't anymore, apparently. No. It's actually a stepping stone to bigger and better things.
Did you hear his excuse?
He was angry.
He didn't really mean it.
Yeah, he said, "I was just angry."
Yeah.
Legal proof.
Yeah, I didn't really mean kill them. I was just saying kill them.
I like saying things.
With a bunch of people behind me with, torches and pitchforks.
As reported by
I like saying things.
As reported by NPR, former FBI agent Jared Wise, who spent January 6th hollering "kill him" at officers while fellow rioters attacked those police officers, has landed a cushy senior position in the Department of Justice. He went from the "back the blue" to "attack the blue" to "here comes your corner office, sir." Yep. Faster than you can say "this is your reward for fascistic loyalty." Wise testified that calling officers Nazis and Gestapo while encouraging their murder was just him having an angry reaction. That's all that was. I was just angry at the moment. So he's now working in the Department of Justice.
Because of course.
What a hire. What a good hire.
A beautiful sense of irony to him working in the place that he stormed.
The FBI is also now forcing out more of its senior officials.
Yeah, this should worry you.
Including a former acting director who resisted Trump administration demands to turn over the names of agents who participated in the January 6th Capitol riot investigations. Names of agents who participated in those investigations because they were told by their superiors, "This is your job.
Do your job.
Look into these. Look into this." The head of the Bureau's Washington field office, according to people familiar with the matter, and internal communications seen by the Associated Press. This guy is Brian Driscoll, and he's being forced out of the Bureau. He led the Bureau in the turbulent weeks after Donald Trump's inauguration in January, but Driscoll's final day at the FBI is today, and people who are not authorized to discuss the personnel move by name, they spoke to the AP on condition of anonymity. Quote, I understand that you may have a lot of questions regarding why, for which I have no answers, Driscoll wrote in a message to colleagues. No cause has been given as to why they are letting me go. Another high-profile termination is Stephen Jensen, who for months had been the assistant director in charge of the Washington field office, one of the Bureau's largest and busiest. He confirmed in a message to colleagues on Thursday he'd been told that he was also being fired effective today.
Only the loyalist of Germans will be allowed to stay.
The Air Force says it's going to deny early retirement pay to transgender service members. These are transgender service members of the military who have served 15 years or more.
15 to 18 years.
And they've served honorably, without problems, but you're out. You don't get any retirement benefits. Even though you did the job that you were supposed to do, no retirement benefits.
Because cruelty is the point.
Yeah. And finally this.
Yes.
I'm excited about this. I wish I could go. It's the World Robot Conference.
Oh.
It opened in Beijing today. The World Robot Conference, the WRC, with more than 1,000 robotics products making their debut, nearly twice as many as last year. Now, when I heard there was going to be a robot conference, I pictured that the audience was that everybody there was a robot.
They would all be robots.
Yeah, that they would all be robots, being instructed by other robots that the robots' rules of order are you do not harm humans.
Yeah.
That's robot rule number one.
Is
I
it?
forget what the other. Yeah,
There's three of
That's
them.
why there's all
three
those
of them.
movies that exist about robots being so nice to humans.
It's about the robots that go rogue if something happens.
Through action or inaction, you're not allowed to allow a human to be hurt.
Right. You can't.
I can't remember
facilitate
how
it.
that goes. Isaac Asimov, I think, is who.
Yeah, it is. It's Isaac Asimov.
Yeah.
He came up with and they consider these the rules of robotics. You may not cause harm to humans.
I don't trust those damn clankers, if you ask me
I
anything
agree.
about it.
All right, sports, weather, traffic.
Sports. A couple days ago, the NFL banned the use of smelling salts. I'm not sure if you guys talked about that, but basically, they're trying to avoid them as they can mask signs of a concussion. Well, yesterday, the NFL clarified that smelling salt bans only apply to team-provided items. The new policy restricts teams from providing players with smelling salts, but doesn't prohibit players from using them at their own behest.
So it's BYO SS.
Yeah.
Bring your own smelling salts.
Bring your own smelling salts. Yeah. So anybody who was itching to smell them salts can still bring it in.
BIOS regulation.
That is your sports weather. We are sitting at a very nice 69 degrees at the moment here in Salt Lake City. That is going to climb to a high of, it says 83 here, which is, I guess, going to be a bit cooler than it's normally been. And it's going to continue tomorrow. But once we hit Monday, it's back to 90 degrees for the perpetual future. No precipitation coming at all in the next little bit. Traffic. I am not seeing a whole bunch of stuff out there on UDOT, but I know a texter Inner sent me something earlier. Heavy traffic on West I-215 towards the south end of I-15, something backing up from I-15 itself. Right, 2 lanes are blocked all the way to Redwood. Thank you for reporting that, as UDOT will not do so for me. That is brought to you by business owners. Do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart are your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
It's time. Time once again for Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Brought to you by Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, and collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years. Located at 3453 South State Street, Spooks Boutique is where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle, where you can go meet the skeleton that they have there. What was his name? Oscar. Do you know Oscar?
No.
Do you skeletons
Should I
know
know
each other?
Yeah, well, you should.
No?
He's a skeletal figure like you, Frank.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm a magical being.
Well,
though,
that's
so
true. Yeah, I don't think
I
Oscar
don't think we run
is.
in the same circles.
Yeah.
My bad.
Frank is here. He is a grim reaper. He reaps the souls of celebrities, and that's a curse. He hates to do it because he
I
loves
love
them.
our precious celebrities.
Everything they say and do.
It's right.
That's right. But Frank is charged with taking the souls of celebrities and whisking them off to the distribution center, and from there they go somewhere.
I don't know. It's hell. It's most likely hell.
Frank plays a little game with us every weekday. Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of actors. 3 of the actors on this list are, as Frank just said.
fine.
But one of them Frank has taken. And if we have a contestant,
Josh is here.
Josh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine, Josh. Josh, if you are able to identify the dead celebrity, you will win what prize, Nick?
Cyndi Lauper tickets. She's going to be playing August 14th at the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater, which is next week.
All right, Josh, are you up to the challenge?
I am ready.
All right, because it's Digital Nomad Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about people who live a nomadic lifestyle. All right? Identify the dead celebrity, you get the Cyndi Lauper tickets. Number 1, Mary Lynn Rashkub. She was probably best known as Chloe on the TV show 24. She was also Gail the Snail in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and a regular cast member on Mr. Show with Bob and David. She was in Little Miss Sunshine, about a family traveling across the country. Celebrity number 1, Mary Lynn Rashkub. Number 2 is Vera Miles. She appeared in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, and Follow Me Boys. She was also in The Searchers, about a man roaming the West looking for his kidnapped niece. Number 2 is Vera Miles. The third celebrity on this list is Dean Stockwell. He was in Song of the Thin Man, Gentleman's Agreement, and The Boy with Green Hair. He had lead roles in the films The Dunwich Horror and The Werewolf of Washington. He was also in Paris, Texas, about a man who reappears after 4 years of nomadic wandering in the desert. Number 3 is Dean Stockwell, and the final celebrity on this list is Garrett Dillahunt. On TV, he was in Raising Hope and Deadwood. On film, he had roles in No Country for Old Men and Winter's Bone and 12 Years a Slave. He was also in The Road, about a father and son's nomadic journey through a post-apocalyptic landscape. All right, there's 4 celebrities, one of them dead. Which one is it, Josh?
Let's go number 3, Dean.
Dean Stockwell is correct. He died in 2021 at the age of 85. Yeah, it's not awesome that he died.
No.
No, it's
not awesome.
Well,
It's never
no.
awesome.
It is awesome that you have capitalized on Dean Stockwell's death and won tickets to see Cyndi Lauper. Congratulations, Josh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on the line, and Katie will tell you how to get your tickets.
All right, well.
Vera Miles is 94.
94, Vera?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll go check on her.
Yeah.
And on the way, I'll check on Connie Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
87 today.
Mm.
I loved it when she sang the Ace theme song.
Yeah.
Ace is the place with the...
That was her?
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Frank.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing any issues out there on the roads. I even hit the refresh button. But 33986 is where you can always text me your own traffic updates, because you're the one with the eyeballs out there. Again, that number is 33986.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Sean Means reviewing movies right after these. Stand by.
Hi, this is Todd Newcomb, Program Director of...
I have an email of interest here.
Oh.
It's concerns the Mandela effect, which we were talking about, I think, on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. It's emails of interest.
Hello, Bill.
Hello.
Hello. I was, as always, listening to the show this morning, and my attention was piqued, especially during your discussion of the Mandela effect. I have similar baffling memories. For instance, the Berenstain Bears book being spelled and pronounced Stein or not Stain as the publishers claim.
Mm-hmm.
But it is Berenstain, but many people remember it as Steen or Stein. And then at work today, I was listening to this particular podcast, and an episode came on. It goes into some additional weird memory lapses and conspiracies, so I thought I'd send it off to you, and she's sent me a link to this podcast. It says, on the last story in this episode, it's a rather short show, I'm curious how you remember this particular product, Fruit of the Loom. Now, the company swears that the logo did not have a cornucopia.
It did not.
I remember it always having a cornucopia, and apparently so do others. It goes further into detail, but the company swears that all of their undies and attire were sold without a cornucopia, just bunches of fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that is, and why would the company lie? Because people get so entrenched into the to this Mandela effect thing. They go, no, they're lying. You know, the company is lying.
Well, it's like I said, there are people who swear that there is a genie movie starring Sinbad called Shazam, and it does not exist.
Here's the best one I remember. This happened. Nobody told me it happened to me. I was talking with a longtime former salesman of ours, way back in the KJQ days, and we were talking about the Procter and Gamble story, and there used to be a moon, a little like a crescent moon on Procter and Gamble products with some like stars around it.
Yeah.
And I can't remember. I think that was there a guy sitting on it,
But it was just the moon.
it was
and
just
the
the moon and the
stars.
stars.
Yeah.
And people, and there was no explanation of what that was on Procter and Gamble products. And they made tons of stuff, all kinds of things. And that little symbol was always on there. And so people said, you know what it is? Procter and Gamble is a product that's sold by the Satanists. It's the biggest satanic, and it's very successful, and it makes the satanic church very rich. It's a saint.
It does.
It's a Satan symbol. And you go, well, come on. And then I'm talking to the sales guy, and he said, no, listen, I was watching the Phil Donahue show, and the guy who was the head of that church was on, and he talked all about it.
Nope.
Said, yep, Procter and Gamble. And he's not the only person who swears that they saw this show.
Did not happen.
So the president of Procter and Gamble was on, and he said, yeah, it's true. We that's a symbol of the devil, and all of our products are. And he just kept going on and on about.
You didn't.
I saw him on
No,
Phil
you
Donahue, and then I looked into it. I remember this is years ago. I looked into it, and other people swore that they had seen.
It's easier to
a
debunk
guy on
these
Phil
things
Donahue.
now.
Yeah. What's weird about that too, though, to me, is that I think it gets into a sort of form of mass hypnosis.
Sure.
In a way. People start talking about it, and it becomes real.
That's how conspiracy theories start.
It's amazing to me that works.
All right.
The name of that podcast is
Geek Show.
Heart Starts Pounding Horrors, Hauntings, and Mysteries.
Okay. Email of interest.
986.
And Doug out in Layton says, "Thou shalt be loyal to Radio from Hell."
In Layton.
In Layton.
Is it out in Layton? Would be up to Layton.
Out, up.
Up
It doesn't
to.
matter.
It's up to.
Up to.
Yeah. Unless you're in Ogden.
Mhm.
Then
And
it's
it's
down
down
to. All right. We got Sean Mean's movie reviews. Brought to you by?
Brought to you by SLAC's summer show, The Secret Lives of the Real Wives in the Salt Lake Hive, runs through August 17th. This production is a cabaret-style show with table seating and theater seats. You can bring your own food and drink. Get tickets at saltlakeactingcompany.org.
Thank you.
Well, he's here now, Sean Patrick Means. He's here to talk about some movies that have opened up this past week. Sean is a writer, reporter, editor at the Salt Lake Tribune. sltrib.com is where you can find that stuff. He reviews movies. He's done so for many years now, 20-plus years, right?
30
plus years.
32.
32 years he's reviewed movies, and most of those reviews collected at moviecricket.net.
Well, for the last 7, yes.
Last 7 years?
Mhm, yes.
Oh, only 7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened to all the rest of them?
They're on the Tribune somewhere.
All right. So, Sean, what do we got?
We got 4 movies to talk about this week.
Okay.
So going worst to first, we will start with Freakier Friday. This has been 22 years since Freaky Friday, when Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan played mother and daughter who swapped bodies and learned how the other side lived.
I like Jamie Lee Curtis. I just have no interest in this at all.
Yeah, I mean, I love her. I like Lindsay Lohan. I think she got a raw deal from the tabloids and whatnot. So now, today, Lohan's Anna is a manager for a pop star and a single mom to a 15-year-old, Harper, played by Julia Butters. Okay. And Jamie Lee Curtis's Tess is a therapist with a podcast and a grandma who sometimes oversteps.
All right.
As you admitted. Anna's also about to get married to Eric, a chef played by Manny Jacinto. And Eric has a daughter who's Harper's age, Lily, played by Sophia Hammonds. And Harper and Lily don't like each other at all.
Oh, darn.
So the idea that they're going to become stepsisters soon is not hitting well with either of them. So at Anna's bachelorette party, which is a very family-friendly party, this is a Disney movie after all.
Of course.
They run into a psychic, played by Vanessa Bayer. And the psychic observes that Anna and Tess have walked in each other's paths before, and the lessons learned then may serve them well very soon. So, of course, that night, there's a switch, the body switch, and Lily, this future stepdaughter, and Tess, the grandma, they swap bodies, and then Anna and Harper, mother and daughter, they swap bodies.
Well, that is freakier than the last Friday.
Yes. So Anna and Tess, in the teen bodies, go looking for the psychic to undo the curse, and then Lily and Harper, who now in the adult bodies, go about trying to break up the wedding.
All right.
And as our old friend used to say, wackiness ensues. Here's the thing. I wanted to like this movie. I liked the first one. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. And like I said, I think Lindsay Lohan got a raw deal from the tabloids and bad management over the years. Unfortunately, the movie is more manic than funny. And it overloads on nostalgia for the first movie. They even pull Chad Michael Murray out of Mothballs.
Lots of callbacks. Huh?
So lots of callbacks. So 2 stars for Freakier Friday.
All right.
It's playing everywhere.
All right.
You can't miss it.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
let's get to some good ones.
If you want a good family movie, and this is a surprise, there's something called Sketch. This is actually from our friends down in Provo at Angel Studios.
Really?
They bought this at a film festival, but so it's not something they actually produce themselves. We have a 9-year-old girl, Amber, who's drawing pictures of scary monsters in her sketchbook, and a counselor at the school tells her this is therapeutic, especially in a family where Amber's mother has recently died, and Amber's brother Jack and their dad aren't coping with the loss at all. So, and then Jack finds a pond in the woods, and it turns out to be rather supernatural. And
a supernatural pond?
Things that go in the water come back fixed. And at one point, Amber's sketchbook falls in the water, and soon her drawings are coming to life and heading down to their small town like it's Tokyo during a kaiju convention.
All right.
So, this is a very clever mix of live action and animation. It's really a horror movie, but it's PG-13. But it's PG. It's a PG horror movie.
Just PG.
Just PG. Yeah. Oh. So, very effective scares, some very tension-filled scenes. There's even a reference to Psycho, which is a weird thing to see in a kids movie, but kind of cool. And some good comedy, and also some serious drama, because it's ultimately about processing grief. People you'd recognize in here. The dad is Tony Hale. from Veep.
Yep.
And his sister is played by Darcy Carden from The Good Place.
Okay.
3 stars for sketch.
3 stars.
And
All right.
it is all over the place.
No blood flows, but lots of ink does.
Yes.
All right.
Things like that.
All right, next one.
Okay. It's Never Over Jeff Buckley. This is a documentary about the singer-songwriter from the 90s. Recorded 1 album, spent a few years touring, and just as he was about to start recording his 2nd album, he drowned in a river near Memphis at the age of 30 in 97. He lived 2 years longer than his famous father, the folk singer Tim Buckley, who died of an overdose at 28 in 1975. The movie talks about how Jeff was trying to get out of his father's shadow, be his own kind of guy.
Yeah.
Main interviews are with his mom, who was 17 when Jeff was born, and 2 of his old girlfriends. Through these women, you really get you get pieces of the puzzle, and the movie lets the viewer sort of put it all together, and you get a sense of Jeff Buckley both as a person and as a musician. 3.5 stars.
3.5.
It's Never Over Jeff Buckley.
His dad was really talented.
Yeah, and he was he had an amazing, he had like a 5-octave voice. Unfortunately, his most famous song isn't one of his. It's the cover he did of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Weapons.
Here we go.
Okay, this is a horror thriller that goes in lots of directions to the point where you think it's going to go off the rails. And then it doesn't, but it delivers the shocks and the bloodshed and says a lot about small town panic. We're told at the beginning that one night at 2:17 a.m., 17 children got out of bed, went outside, ran off into the night, and were never seen again.
Yeah.
A month later, the cops don't have any answers, and the townsfolk are ready to accuse the 2nd grade teacher, whose class all the kids were in, of doing something. She must know something. The script follows different people affected by this, starting with that teacher, Justine, played by Julia Garner. So this, our new Silver Surfer.
Yes.
Then we follow one of the dads of the kids, played by Josh Brolin. And then we follow a cop who's also the teacher's ex, played by Alden Ehrenreich. And then the principal at the school, played by Benedict Wong. And then there's a chapter about the one kid in the class that didn't disappear. And we follow each of these sort of in sequence, and it all eventually piece together what happened.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
There's one more character who's important here because she shows up in the teacher and the dad's bad dreams, played by Amy Madigan. Who I haven't seen her in a little while.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, this is one of the she does some amazingly creepy things here, and she turns into one of the most sort of indelible horror film characters you've ever seen.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, his last movie, Barbarian, scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, Zach Cregger, the director,
Yeah.
did Barbarian, which was scary and weird.
Yeah.
And it did not go in any direction you think it would go.
No.
Hell of a twist.
And same here. He has a good sense of where to put the camera and get good performances out of people, and it's very dark, it's very fascinating, and very darkly funny in places. There's, especially toward the end, there's a whole sequence in the end which is both terrifying and hilarious simultaneously.
Well, his background in comedy,
Whitest Kids You Know. Which, again, people have said that this movie is about him dealing with the grief of losing his buddy Trevor Moore from Whitest Kids You Know. Is there themes about that? Echo through
well,
it?
the idea of like shock and grief and like the town coming together, but also falling apart at the same time is really fascinating. And I don't think I've seen Alden Ehrenreich as good as I've seen him here.
Really? Okay.
And then Julie Garner's great, Josh Brolin's great. And Amy Madigan. Just amazing.
How many stars you get?
3.5.
3.5.
For Weapons.
Playing everywhere?
It's everywhere.
Terrific. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
What do we got next week?
Next week, Nobody 2. The Bob Odenkirk.
Yay.
It's the sequel.
Okay.
And then also Highest to Lowest, new Spike Lee movie reunites him with Denzel Washington.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
All right.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Sean Means.
Thank you.
Moviecricket.net, sltrib.com. That's where you find all his stuff.
All right.
Thank you, Sean.
Traffic.
Traffic. I am not seeing any incidents on UDOT, and nobody is texting in any traffic. Couple that with the blinds that I have here in the studio and my missing object permanence, and I'm going to assume there is 0 cars on the road at the moment. But you can always text me in your own traffic updates. 33986 is the text line where you can do so.
Thank you very much.
All right, here are the boners you're going to be voting for in just a couple of minutes. Boner candidate number 1. She said females shouldn't be in office. Females shouldn't be in office. And then guess what she did next? Boner candidate number 2, when you're 10 years old and you're really scared and you need somebody who, what you do need Let me start that again.
Mm-hmm.
When you're 10 years old and you're really scared, you need someone who will tell you to shut the F up. And boner candidate number 3, enough with the flying dildos already.
All right, boner candidates and news coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by. So, as I mentioned earlier, Sue and I haven't been going out much for the past 8 months. Life has not been normal for quite some time now because we're essentially running a puppy hospice. And so we just stay home 24/7. We can't leave Ripley behind. And we started to get a little stir crazy.
Yeah.
And I hesitated to do this, but I decided to reach out to Sid, our vet tech friend, and also friend. I've known her for years.
Yeah.
And just say, I hate to be that guy, but could you come and watch the dogs for 2.5, 3 hours?
Long enough for you to go out to dinner.
Yeah. We just want to go to, we haven't gone out to dinner in months with friends. And she said, yes, I'll do it.
Why would you hate to be that guy? I mean,
Because everybody calls Sid when they have a problem with their pets. You know, she's like the first person they call.
Yeah.
So I hate to abuse that. But she was nice enough. She came over. She showed up at the house with her stethoscope and everything.
A professional.
Just in case.
Professional. And so we went to dinner. We met Ange and Bry, and we met Chris and Amanda Prevost. Now, Chris Prevost is a reasonably well-known guy in some circles. He MCs the stage at Fan X.
Okay.
He's the dad jokes guy with the funny socks. And we have become friends with them. And Chris, what he does for pretty much a full-time job is he has a YouTube channel. It's called Prevost Park Pass.
He makes a living doing
He makes
that.
a living going to Disneyland.
Park Pass.
So it's him and his wife, and they go to Disneyland and all the Disney parks, and they show you the tricks and the tips and the secrets and all of that stuff. It's pretty popular.
I assume they have no children.
No, they do, actually.
Oh, really?
And so also he has been hosting comic book conventions as well. And so he's been traveling the world. And he says, Carrie, you're not going to believe this. I got to tell you. I've been dying to tell you this story. He says, we were in the Netherlands. And we met up with some people, and there was a party after the comic book convention. I got talking to a guy. And he said his name was Michael or Mikkel. The Netherlands, you know. So.
Yeah, yes.
And they got talking, and it says Mikkel is a morning show host at an alternative radio station in the Netherlands.
Cool.
I'd love to live in the Netherlands.
Their equivalent of Captain Breakfast?
Captain. This is their station.
What's it called?
What's it called, do you know?
K-I-N-K.
Kink? Mm-hmm. It's Kink Radio here.
In Noord-Holland, 98.0 and 98.3 FM.
What is the morning show called?
It's just him. It's, Michael Veenstra.
Does he have any wacky contests?
Does he play a lot of music or just...
It's pretty much music.
It's mostly music.
But, they were in Germany, though. It's when they met this guy.
Okay.
It was in Germany. So they were doing a job in Germany. So they got talking to this guy, and this is, I'm on an alternative radio station. I do the morning show. And Chris said, oh, that's funny. One of my good friends is on an alternative station doing a morning show. He says, where? He said, in Salt Lake City, Utah, where I'm from. He goes, Salt Lake City? Is that Carrie, Bill, and Gina?
What? Really?
Yes, actually. Oh, no, I know those guys. I listen to them all the time.
What?
So...
Wow.
That's great, but what the hell good does it do us?
This is what it does us.
Okay.
I propose...
I see where you're
cultural
going.
exchange?
Well, or that. That's a good idea. That's even better than my idea,
What's your
actually.
idea?
My idea was simply just we change the name of the show to the World Famous Radio from Hell Show.
Well, we can do both. We can
we-
do the world famous Radio
we-
from Hell show.
Can we show swap?
Alternative rock radio.
Kink. Yeah,
Let's
no,
go.
I'm proposing a cultural exchange
Let's go.
where we go there and do
And do the morning show there.
do a week's worth of shows with him, And then he comes here and does
here.
week's worth of shows with us.
I am all for this.
I like this
Let's
idea.
do it.
The culture.
And also world famous.
Because we are the world famous
Radio from Hell show.
We do have, we have lots of listeners around the world.
And what he said is, as Chris got into it with him, he said, there are just a handful of alternative stations that are, one, still succeeding, and two, well-known. And how long ago was it we were on Rolling Stone's?
20 years ago.
About 20 years ago, Rolling Stone did a list of top 5 alternative radio stations, and we were in the top 5. And we're one of the few that are still around.
Well, now they would do a list of the top 1, and that would be us.
What he said was when you seek out and you do studying and you do research about this format that you're in, and you find out who the leaders are, and he says, and I listened to those guys for hours.
So he's actually more into it than we are.
He's a nerd. He's a radio nerd.
What's
apparently.
his name again? I want to.
It is Michiel, Michiel, Veenstra. V-E-E-N. Veenstra.
S-T-R-A. Veenstra.
Oh, are they in Germany? It says Holland here.
No, it's the Dutch radio DJ on Kink Radio.
Does he look like a DJ? Is he wearing a Hawaiian shirt
a picture of him there?
A sports shirt? Oh,
I'll hold that up to the camera so you can see. There you go.
He looks kind of like, would you like to touch my monkey?
In Zuid-Holland, 97.6 FM.
So, and what city is he in?
I don't know. I think he's
not in Amsterdam.
This just says he's a Dutch radio DJ on Kink. He presents every morning, Monday to Friday, 9 to noon. Is his...
Wow.
He won't want to do it then because he have to get up at 6. He comes here.
Sind musical Helden sind Weezer, R.E.M. Killers, Crowded House, Sind Mist Dirbar Plet, Automatic for the People van R.E.M.
Some of his shows have been called Veenstra Gets Up.
Oh.
He was also sidekick for Curry and the Crew with Adam Curry. Oh,
with Adam Curry.
Oh,
okay. All right. Well, there you go.
He got a Young Talent Award from the Marconi Awards. We've never
gotten a Marconi Award.
No, why is that?
Because we've never.
You have to submit.
You have to apply.
You have to
and pay an entry fee.
Yeah. You do. Yeah. All of those awards. Yeah. Mikael is too handsome for radio.
It's the world famous Radio from Hell show.
Oh, he's on Instagram. I'll follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, follow him on Instagram. He'll be thrilled.
Let's propose the cultural exchange.
Let's see if he does a break here. I'm curious what the station sounds like.
Januari is pas een week bezig, maar we zitten al volop in het winterweer. Komende dagen ook weer veel winterse buien rond het vriespunt. Ik heb al gehoord in de wandelgangen dat ze Erben Wennemars aan het ontdooien zijn en dat er bij elke talkshow een stoel voor hem klaar staat. Nu de muts van Gerry Eikhoff nog uit de kast. You two, even better and the real thing of Kink. En dit is Muse.
Well, we
even hit the post.
we can't do this. I couldn't understand a thing he said.
He said even better than the real thing. I understood.
I caught that part. And Muse, I caught that.
And Kink.
That's funny.
Okay, I just started following you.
Follow him on Instagram. And if he messages you, propose the cultural exchange.
Okay.
I don't know how we would finance this.
I don't know, but Doug in the production department, all of our liners now have to be added.
In Dutch.
The world famous Radio from Hell show. And you can do it in Dutch, too, if you'd like. Because on this day, Scott Stapp, birthday,
He was sweating.
Yeah.
He was sweating really hard.
Sweating really hard in that song. All right, 7:26 right now. It is time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote. Of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, August 8, 2025.
Yeah, 2025. That's right.
Jesus. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you'll vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
You can't buy it. You gotta win it. It's a boner T-shirt.
Certain circumstances make it kind of hard to concentrate sometimes, don't they?
Amen.
Yeah. Here's boner candidate number 1. She said, females shouldn't be in office. Guess what she did next? Miley Biggs, daughter of Representative Andy Biggs, Republican, Arizona, is running for a seat in the Arizona state legislature, despite once having opined that a woman's rightful place is in the home.
Oh, boy.
It was not some throwaway long ago remark either. Miley Biggs allowed the words, "I don't know if females should be in office," to escape her mouth in a podcast episode released exactly 1 year ago, August 6, 2024.
Don't run.
The New Times appeared to have gone back to investigate Biggs' public commentary after she announced her candidacy in late June. Like her father, she's running as a Republican. I am Miley Biggs. I'm running for State Senate District 14, and I'm grateful to run with great conservative representatives Hendricks and Powell. Well, Biggs made her remarks about female politicians during an appearance on the Maddie McCurdy program, which bills itself as a place for real conversations about life. Honestly, I don't know if I would vote for any female. I don't know if females should be in office, she said. She also said, I don't think women should hold office in general. Like, it's a man's position. That's my stance. I think women should, run the home, she said.
Well, you do that then, you.
Her male companions offered no objection to that. There's so many videos, even on TikTok, where there's so many girls waking up and they're like, whoever fought for my right to work, like, I hate them, she said. I hate a 9-to-5 schedule. Like when I get home, I don't want to do anything else. Women aren't built for that. I just want to be a wife. I just want to be a mom.
Well, then go and do that.
Oh, but Carrie, she has only one choice after having said all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's to run for office, of course.
Yes. Yeah.
Boner candidate number 1. Here's boner candidate number 2. When you're 10 years old and you're really scared and you need somebody, I screwed it up again. When you're 10 years old and you're really scared, you need someone who will tell you to shut the F up. The mother of an emotionally distressed 10-year-old girl, whom a Long Island fire chief told to shut the F up as she was being loaded into an ambulance, says the first responder failed her daughter. North Babylon Volunteer Fire Company Chief Peter Alt sparked outrage when he was captured in a now viral video berating the upset 10-year-old child during an emergency call in West Babylon, New York. The girl's mom called the authorities after she had taken away the child's phone, causing her to become emotionally distressed and unable to calm down, the child's grandmother said. She was supposed to protect her. He was supposed to protect her, not verbally abuse her, said the mother, who wished not to be named. She now fears that her daughter will lose faith in the police and the fire department and has been left scared over the incident. Apparently, she became hysterical, and she couldn't stop being hysterical. And it was so bad that her family had to call the paramedics. The family called first responders. They have called them in the past for her when she's gotten out of hand, but personnel were always understanding, the grandmother said. But in this clip, the fire chief is heard shouting at this 10-year-old girl, shut the F up. It's like this with you every effing week.
Jeez.
The girl who's crying said, I don't want to go. I want to go home. Shut your mouth, the fire chief screams at her again. Alt is a 22-year veteran with the company, stripped of his duties August 5th while an investigation was launched. Boner candidate number 2, let's see if I can say this right this time. When you're 10 years old and you're really scared, you need someone who will tell you to shut the F up.
There you go.
Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Enough with the flying dildos.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli, with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., breakfast till 10:30, lunch and dinner, and live music Fridays and Saturdays. More info at feldmansdeli.com.
Well, I'm pretty excited. I mentioned this last news, the World Robot Conference.
Yes.
Opening up in Beijing today, and I looked into it a little bit. The keynote speech is going to be delivered by Bender Bending Rodriguez.
Oh, good.
Really?
Yeah, he's very well spoken. I think the topic of his speech to the robot conference is the bots and the bees. And then, of course, they're going to be the sponsoring beverage, of course, of the robot conference is Slurm.
Nice.
So
I thought he was going to talk about his shiny metal ass.
well, he always does,
Right.
but he'll talk about the bots and the bees, and then he'll show the crowd his shiny metal ass.
Damn clankers.
Bender Bending Rodriguez, the keynote speaker. Let's see. Kevin Franke is not done with Jody Hildebrandt, who's a mental health therapist who provided care for him, his former wife, and multiple other family members after she went to prison for physically abusing his 2 youngest children. Instead, he filed a lawsuit asking Utah's 3rd District Court to order her to pay him based on economic and emotional damages he claims she caused him. The lawsuit does not ask for a specific amount of money, but does say it exceeds $300,000. Franke claims that she was negligent as his therapist. Kevin Franke says she was negligent as his therapist, breached the duty of care that she had to him while he was vulnerable by using improper mental health care techniques. Hildebrandt and Franke's ex-wife, Ruby Franke, each pleaded guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. Second-degree felony, they were sentenced to 4 consecutive terms of up to 1 to 15 years in prison. Both of those women will be in prison for a good long time.
Deservedly so.
Mr. Franke says in the lawsuit that he did not know his wife and younger children were living in Hildebrandt's home, that's the therapist, during the summer of 2023. The lawsuit said that while he was paying her for counseling services to help him reunite with his family, she was isolating them from him. And that appears to be true. The reuniting of the family was the very core stated objective of the services she was providing, but in reality, she was abusing his children and taking drastic steps to distance his family further and further from Kevin and from each other, the lawsuit says. The complaint said Hildebrandt was introduced to Kevin Franke through her personal and business association with Ruby Franke as they worked together on a Facebook group called Moms of Truth. Ruby Franke was previously an influencer with over 2.3 million subscribers on her 8 Passengers YouTube channel.
What stopped her from being an influencer?
Well, prison.
Oh.
Among other things. It seems pretty clear that this Hildebrandt was able to exercise some influence, some strong influence over Ruby Franke.
Yeah.
And then what she did with her children and her husband. Mm-hmm. And I say that Kevin Franke is probably entitled to everything he can get out of it.
Yeah.
Because it was not, I mean, he probably feels pretty terrible.
Yeah.
That he would feel guilty maybe that he allowed this to happen, but it somehow got out of his control.
And I think he should feel guilty, but that doesn't mean he has to go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's
still not a great look.
It doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve something.
No.
In terms of recompense.
I don't know. It's messy.
Let's see. A family's asking for help from the community to find a bone marrow donor who could save the life of their 3-year-old child who was diagnosed with rare aggressive brain disease. Jasmine Pock and Anthony Duke Rosati said that time is of the essence in finding a donor for their son Kiri, who's diagnosed with cerebral ALD, a disease that's fatal without treatment. Cerebral ALD is a rare aggressive brain disease that attacks healthy children without mercy. It begins by silently destroying the brain, stealing speech and movement and vision until the body shuts down completely. Pock and Duke Rosati said on their website, hopeforkiri.org, without your help in finding a donor match, Kiri could start losing critical functions within months, and his life expectancy without a match is just 2 to 4 years. We hope you will help us find a match soon. Now, we got some, I saw an email from somebody at work here who knows people involved with this, and apparently they're trying to find a donor match as soon as possible directly. You can go through all of these steps to do it, but it takes a long time. So apparently Curie's doctors have given a September 8th deadline for a donor match decision. The most effective option right now is to get potential donors to visit local swabbing sites immediately rather than wait for mailed kits to come to their homes. The family's organized an event. There's a picture of the kid. He's a cute little guy, isn't he? The family's organized an event this Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Cucina Toscana during the farmers market. So I assume that Cucina Toscana is at the farmers market? That's what I'm assuming.
I don't know.
With trained staff ready to handle high volumes of swabs. Let's see if we can find out exactly what that...
Join them.
Katie, will you find
Cucina Toscana, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
During the farmers market, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. to get a quick cheek swab and see if you could be the match that sees
It is at the farmers market downtown.
And I'm not sure if you plugged it already,
tomorrow.
but the detail is hopeforkiri.org, and Kiri is spelled Kiri.
Yeah, there you go. There's a GoFundMe there. Let's see. A judge has temporarily ordered a halt to construction at an immigration detention center known as Alligator Alcatraz, which really should be called Alligator Auschwitz. The judge said, you got to stop. You're destroying the environment. We have to look at this as an environmental crisis. And finally this, no, I don't have time to do it, so we'll move on.
Weather, traffic.
Weather, sorry, I had the Curie stuff pulled up. Weather, we are sitting at 67 degrees right now. Has it gone down? That's crazy. We are going to hit a high of 83 today, high of 83 tomorrow, high of 86 on Sunday. Very nice, but then once Monday rolls along, we are back to the 90s and basically continuing that all through the next week. I'm going to hit the refresh button on UDOT just to be sure.
Well, just real quick here. This is what I thought. Cucina Toscana is a restaurant across from the market.
Oh,
I see. It's not at the farmer's
It's the one on the corner of 3rd West.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, okay. Yep,
Gotcha.
yep.
Okay, anyway.
Good info. But that time that you gave me did absolutely nothing because there is no traffic at all out there. You can always text me your traffic updates, though. 33986 is the text line where you can do exactly that.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. Enough with the flying dildos already. For the 3rd time in a week, a WNBA game was disrupted after a sex toy came flying out of the stands and onto the court, with the latest on Tuesday night appearing to hit Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham, hit her during a matchup against the Los Angeles Sparks. Cunningham was seemingly hit in the foot by a neon green sex toy, a dildo, as she stood near the free throw line, prompting Sparks guard Kelsey Plum to quickly kick the object off the court. Cunningham had previously posted about the bizarre trend, telling fans to stop it because somebody's going to get hurt. After the game, Cunningham joked that her previous post didn't seem to age well. She also referenced the interest in an Instagram story, saying, "No way, that thing hit me. I knew I shouldn't have tweeted that."
Yeah.
But
you're just kind of egging them on.
Yeah.
When you do that.
Yeah, you're bringing attention to it.
And Nick, you were telling us that this may have something to do with Polymarket?
With cryptocurrency, because, so to back up, Polymarket kind of like hit its peak during the last presidential election. People were referencing it as a way to be like, oh, who's going to win the election? People can bet on real-life events that happen, and there's a percentage, and people bet crypto with it. And in the first big upturn, really, since the election, people were betting on whether dildos would be thrown on the court with this. So people are literally making money and maybe trying to bring in these things to make money on it.
And I think a lot of it is sexism.
I think so,
that
too.
And, the prank aspect of it. There's a whole mess of things.
There's several layers of it there.
Yeah.
Several layers of it there. It's a boner candidate, and enough with the flying dildos already.
Let's review the first 2 and vote.
Number 1, she said females shouldn't be in office. Well, guess what she did next? She filed a run for office in Arizona She's the daughter of Representative Andy Biggs. Her name is Miley Biggs. Boner candidate number 2, when you're 10 years old and you're really scared, you need someone who will tell you to shut the F up. That's the 10-year-old girl being yelled at by the volunteer company fire chief in Babylon, New York. And boner candidate number 3, enough with the flying dildos already.
All right. Here we go. You've got to vote for your boner. 1, 2, or 3. Which one of these candidates do you think is the worst? Which one deserves to be boner of the day? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. Put that single digit in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. You can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, August 8th, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you got 4 minutes to get your vote in. And right after we award the boner, it's Have Another Drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy. He's here for 2 segments today, which means he'll take your questions at 8 o'clock. After he serves us a beverage here before 8. All right. Get to voting. You got 4 minutes. It's boner of the day.
So it's National Donkey Week, and I've always had kind of an appreciation of donkeys. Mm-hmm. And years ago, when KJQ in Ogden, where I was working there. Were you working there at the time we got Buster?
Not when you got Buster.
But he was already there.
He was there when I arrived. Yeah.
Buster was a little burro or donkey that the BLM used to do adopt a burro program. And the station owner and manager at the time, Tom Greenlee, said, yeah, you know what? Let's see if we can adopt one of these donkeys. We'll adopt one. It'll be the station mascot. Okay. So we did. And, in fact, we got this little donkey named Buster. We named him Buster, the KJQ. I think we called him the Burro. KJQ
Buster Burro.
Yeah. And he was everything you would expect in a donkey. Yeah. He was stubborn. Mm-hmm. He was stinky.
Ill-tempered.
And ill-tempered. But a fine... he could have been... If we'd known what we were doing, you could have trained him to be a fine little animal, or we could have taken him to the gravel pit. No. But we would try to take Buster to various events. He was our mascot, so we would take him to events. So I think it was the Christmas parade, which is held in right after Thanksgiving in Ogden in November. I think they still do it. And so we said, let's have Buster in the parade. We'll walk the parade route with Buster. Mm-hmm. So we got a horse trailer. And we managed to get it was kind of hard to get Buster into the trailer. We'd push him in, but finally we get him into the trailer, and we drive up to the parade route, which is a mile away or something like that. And we open the back of the horse trailer, and Buster he's like upside down. His legs are sticking in the air. His neck is at an odd angle. And
Buster,
and
no.
Tom goes, oh, my God, Buster, he's dead. He's dead. We've killed the donkey. And, he was yelling. Mm-hmm. And I guess there were horsemen, cowboys in the parade. And this guy heard Tom yelling about the burro being dead, and he comes walking up to the trailer, and he looks in there, and he goes, hell, he ain't dead. And he sort of jerked the rope around Buster's neck, and Buster sort of stood up. He ain't dead. What the? He's just a donkey. And so we got him out of the trailer just fine. And actually, I think he walked the entire parade route with Tom leading him by a rope.
I'm going to post it in a minute, but I have a picture of my dad,
Tom
Barberry, in California, when he worked at K-Sly. They had a radio station donkey.
Really?
And in the parade, I'll post it, but he had a big sign that said the K-Slide Mobile News Team.
All right, that's it. I'm contacting the FCC today about making sure that radio stations do not get live animals as mascots.
I was wondering. I wonder if there.
Last people should be taking care of animals, radio people.
I was wondering if there. I wonder if there are any pictures around of Buster. Huh.
I'm sure Tom might have some.
I think I used to have some, but
I saw a video of a baby donkey that was being cuddled like a babe, like a human baby.
Did it have jammies on?
It was all curled up like this, being held by a guy. It was adorable. I thought, they're cute one day, I guess.
They are remarkable animals. I mean, if you train them right, and they can carry a lot of stuff, But yeah, poor Buster. I don't know what became of Buster. Actually, I
haven't a clue.
I think we must have finally given him to
somebody. Come and take him.
Yeah, he had a farm. He's living on a farm now. I'm sure.
Farm?
Yeah, I'm sure Buster's living on a farm or was living on a farm up in Box Elder County somewhere.
Or the idea of a farm.
Yes, something like that. Or maybe that glue you're using today.
Oh, boo!
Yeah, that could happen too.
All right, 7:48. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by some green goddess chicken and some green beans.
Green goddess chicken?
Yeah, it's that green goddess kind of dressing sort of stuff. It's like basil and
yeah. Okay.
You just drizzle it over the chicken.
And it's brought to you by Waterproof Your Home with Baseco. Because water can make its way through your foundation in many different ways, Baseco specializes in a variety of permanent foundation waterproofing solutions tailored to your unique issue. From sump pumps all the way to major repairs to cracked and settling foundations, each solution is backed by a guarantee. Schedule a free assessment today at baseco.net.
Well, I'm kind of surprised at how this voting went.
Reasonably even.
Yeah, pretty even. Although it came down to really, I guess, number 1 and number 3 kind of battled it out for second place.
Yeah.
Number 1 finally securing second place. Number 1 being females shouldn't be in office. And then guess what she did next? She ran for office. Mm-hmm. So the winner is number 2. Boner candidate number 2. When you're 10 years old and you're really scared, you need somebody who will tell you to shut the F up!
Yeah.
That's your Boner of the Day for today, August 8th, 2025. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. Dave the Flower Guy will be here at 9:50 this morning to tell us who Boner of the Week is. Is this a sponsored feature, Nick?
Oh, you betcha. Brought to you by family-owned, multi-generational producers to produce this weekend spritzer to enjoy all summer long. Adami Prosecco and St. Elderflower Liquor. Pick up your liqueur. Pick up at your local wine store today.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright.
What you got
If
there?
you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, here he is, old Fumble Fingers himself, the Fumble Finger of the Wine Academy of Utah. It's wineacademyofutah.com. What, Jimmy Santangelo, have you poured for me there?
We have a beautiful summertime spritzer. This is part of the St. Elderflower Liqueur and Adami Prosecco, and both family-owned and operated. Here we go.
Right, there we go.
Wow. The St. Elderflower Liqueur is just so beautiful and aromatic. I'll throw it up on the camera here. And this is just this is by M.S. Walker out of Boston, Massachusetts. I had an opportunity years ago to walk this facility, and they just produce high-quality items. This is St. Elderflower. This is $21. This is a lot less than you can get for its competitor. And it's American made.
There's another one there in the liquor store that's very expensive.
Yeah, and this is excellent, delicious as a spritzer. So what is a spritzer? It's a little sparkling wine, bubbly, and a splash of the St. Elder. Beautiful all morning, all day long, and it's great for your weekend. We are now complementing this, splashing it with Adami. Bosco de Gica. This is a Prosecco, so sparkling wine from Italy. And this is a higher quality at a really affordable price. This guy is 22 bones in the wine store. And if you notice, there's a lot of words going on here, and I don't know if we can pick it up on the camera, but it might not. But that big word down here, Valdobbiadene, that is a region within the Prosecco wine growing region, making more specificity, like they're sourcing the fruit from a more localized area. Does it always make it better? No, it's depending on the producer. In this case, it does make it more focused, more flavorful, and more of a minerality-driven type of sparkling wine.
Can I ask you about the Adami?
Yeah.
Now I think that's generally the Prosecco that I buy for my wife when she says, pick me up a bottle of Prosecco.
Yeah.
But the one I get has a different,
it's the Adami
yellow.
Garbel. Yeah, it's the Garbel label, and that's their introductory Prosecco, also delicious.
A little less expensive than this one?
Like by $3 or $4, and that's a great wine by the glass pour for our operators out there looking for a sparkling wine, bubbly, to put into their program. And this is, I love this stuff. This is really great. When the sponsorship came through, I was delighted.
And this combination is just
I haven't
fabulous.
Had it yet.
Have some. It's
So
delicious.
So how much to how much did you do there?
Parts to parts.
So it's about a 3-to-1 part. So one part being the elderflower,
which not very high alcohol,
and then not very high alcohol.
Like
the alcohol is it's a liqueur. 94 points on the back, 20% alcohol by volume. So that's really nice. And the Adami is probably 11 or so. Yep, 11% or 12.
So do you add those up and you get?
So here we got a nice 31%. No math in the morning. No, this is spritzers are intended to be low alcohol. Enjoy on the backyard patio. This literally is a great late morning, all day long little spritzer. You can have it in your little bottle with ice, and as we're having it, you can complement with citrus fruit, should you wish. Very thin slices of lemon or lime. If you do add lime and I believe it's mint, it's called a Hugo. So you can now get cocktail and creative. You can add gin to this.
Now we're talking.
Well, because it's,
now you tell me.
It's elderflower and elderberry.
That's right. Yeah.
Gin, right?
Juniper and the berry comes through and all that very complementary aromatics. So if you were to do that, now we're kind of doing a take on a French 75, right?
Yes.
So you're doing the gin, the elderflower liqueur. In this case, it's the St. Elder, and then filling the rest of that up with your sparkling wine. In this case, Prosecco.
Is that elderflower? Is that made here in the country, or is
this is a U.S. product?
Okay.
Yep. So
this
MS
is
Walker,
very refreshing. Very refreshing.
Yeah, I'm going to taste it.
It's
Very
delightful.
I mean, the taste blends so well together. I can't tell where the elderberry begins and the Prosecco ends.
That's
I almost want to try the elderberry on its own just to see what it tastes like.
Sure, absolutely. We'll have you do it. And aromatically, it's very nice.
Now, is it elderberry or elderflower?
Well, the elderflower liqueur, we're sourcing that by steeping the berries, getting the sucre out of that. There is an infusion there. There is an infusion when you're distilling, similar to gin, where you're grabbing those botanicals and essences and aromatics out of it. So that's how that's being produced.
Okay.
This may be in a tincture form when they're producing it in high volume at the at the blending facility.
Like you have a concentrate, and then, and you just put in every bottle as it goes by.
Saint elderflower liqueur.
Yep.
Mixed with Adami Prosecco.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I don't normally like liqueurs, but I could drink that straight. That's really good.
You're good.
You are drinking it straight.
You are.
Well, over a long period of time. I'm trying it out right now.
The show's over at 10.
Yeah.
It's a fair amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious, though.
Great items to have for the summer. Bottles of sparkling, your liqueur, and you can. Somebody asked me this the other day. Can I have it without? If I don't have a bottle of sparkling wine, am I stuck? Can I not have it? I'm like, no. You can also use soda water, right? You can use soda water. You can use your cans of lightly, subtly flavored soda water, whether the bubblies or the Liquoise or something like that.
Spindrift.
I
have become a fan of Spindrift.
Yeah, okay,
those are good.
Yeah,
I've tried a bunch of them
over there. Spending an extra 30 cents per can.
Is it more expensive? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't. Jimmy, when I find something I like, I don't look at the price.
Lucky you.
I just buy it. You know me. I'm a devil may care.
He's a top shelf kind of guy.
Exactly.
Besides, it hurts.
Give me this Spindrift.
It hurts to bend over for the lower shelf. So.
Yeah, exactly. I've had back problems.
There you go. If you have a question for Jimmy the Wine Guy about not just wine, but cocktails, food.
How to find your car keys?
The spark. I think you should tell that story when we come back. It's a funny story.
Well, unless we have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
We'll see.
877-602-9696. That's the number to call. Ask Jimmy questions about wine, about spirits, about sparkling sodas and things like that, restaurant etiquette, what to order and how to order, all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He knows all that.
Yeah.
You even were a part owner of a restaurant, weren't you?
I used to be somebody.
Yeah.
You can text your question 33986 if you're shy or the bishop.
Texting in things. Tire in the road south of University Parkway, exit northbound I-15 left lane. That is brought to you by one of our listeners because Lord knows UDOT isn't giving me anything to work with. Again, 33986 is the text line. You can always share your traffic updates.
All right, 877-602-9696. Call now. Talk to Jimmy. He'll answer your questions after these.
Hi, this is Todd Newcomb.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Canny corn. Cannykarn. Canny corn. And here they are, Don Criddle, the mayor of Mona, Utah, and his son Denver Criddle. It's the day after Halloween, and Don and Denver are discussing Denver's Halloween Candy Haul and why November 1st is so exciting for Denver. Again, the word is canny corn.
Well, you sure scored a big bag of sweets, son, when you was out trick-or-treating.
I sure did, Daddy. I got more treats than any of the other kids. I think I know why.
Well, why is that, my strange and wonderful son? Why did you glean more treats than your companions?
Well, I think partly it was my great costume. I really outdone myself this year.
Yeah, that was a pretty dang good costume. Did people recognize right away that you was the prophet, warrior, and now angel Moroni?
Well, not all of them, not right away. But when I put that gold trumpet to my lips and gave it a blow, they knew who I was.
Well, now let's see what kind of treats you scored here. I'll just dump this pillowcase full of cavities out here on the kitchen table. Well, there must be 10 pounds of treats here. Well, for heck's sake, son, there ain't nothing in this bag but bit of honey and Smarties.
I outsmarted the other kids, Daddy. I just kept going back to two houses over and over, the two that no one else was going to. One house had the bit of honey, and one had the Smarties. Voila!
Well, thank the Lord, you're going to get some decent treats and some variety in just a minute.
I think I may be the luckiest boy in the whole world, Daddy. Or at least the luckiest in Juab County. Or the luckiest boy in Mona, Utah. I get second Halloween every year. Every November 1st, your brother comes over and brings me huge bags of treats. But I always wondered, why does he wait until the day after Halloween, Daddy?
Well, it's because he's too busy at the Halloween season, so he can't come till the day after. Now, I'm going to go let him in, and then I have to go to work to the mayor's office. I got mayor work to do.
Oh, hello, and happy day after Halloween. Where is my little Halloween angel Moroni? Where is my little nephew Denver?
Uncle Chainsaw Guy, happy day after Halloween. Did you have a good Halloween season this year, Uncle Chainsaw Guy?
Well, I sure was busy as usual, nephew of mine. I think I chased more screaming girls and whimpering boys this year than ever before. That's a lot of running I have to do, and I am tuckered. But not too tired to forget to bring my nephew his favorite Halloween treats.
What did you bring me this year, Uncle Chainsaw Guy?
Like I said, all your favorites. They're all right here in this gunny sack.
Oh, let me guess.
Yeah?
Let me see if you remember my favorite candy. You got Starburst?
Yep.
And candy corn?
Yep. And?
Wax lips. You got wax lips. I love wax lips.
You guessed them all three, Denver. You got them all. It is uncanny that you could do that.
It's just I know you, Uncle Chainsaw Guy. You always make the day after Halloween the best. And now for the best part of all. Chase me out of the house with your chainsaw.
Happy day after Halloween, Denver. Let's
go. Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Greg in Granite says, "Get to the drinky." Granite.
Oh, we've gotten to the drinky. We have voted this little cocktail one of our favorites.
Nice. It's behind the times.
This is very, very nice.
This is the official morning drink every morning from now on. As we sit here doing the Radio from Hell show, we will be having the elderflower and Dami spritzer.
I'll supply the concessions over there for you.
We're back with Jimmy Santangelo. He is the fumble-fingered fiend who runs the Wine Academy of Utah, wineacademyofutah.com. If you have any questions for Jimmy about drinking or spirits or what to buy or gift items or things like that, 877-602-9696 or 33986.
Now, speaking of the elderflower liqueur,
yeah,
someone has texted in and says, my father had a cocktail in Vegas that he's been recreating at home. It is delicious. Elderflower liqueur, yuzu, lychee juice, and pear vodka. Pear-flavored vodka.
Oh, fruit salad.
That sounds like
yummy,
fruit salad.
Yummy.
He says, serve it ice cold. It's delicious.
Yeah, the yuzu's a lot of lime, right? And then the lychee or lychee, that'll be complementing, emphasizing the sweetness of the elder, St. Elderflower. And, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, and then the vodka gives it a kick.
Yeah. What is the best cocktail to pair with scallop ceviche?
Ooh, cocktail to pair with it. I would do a sour. I would do something of that nature, so you have good acidity in that. Also, maybe a sparkling wine would go good. Actually, this wouldn't be that bad.
Scallop ceviche, that would be just like your raw scallops in...
Yeah, and the protein gets turned and cooked from the acidity,
from the
vinegar,
juice,
and things like that. Yeah.
Here's a food question. Hey, Jimmy, where can we find foie gras, the pate, here in Salt Lake City? I love it, but I never see it here locally.
Yeah, so foie gras is controversial. A lot of organizations like to pick it outside in front of small businesses when, in fact, they're not going against the big guys. So it's kind of a thorn on my side, people who are activists that way. I think they're missing the mark. But I'm going to name drop a restaurant that's fantastic, Encore Restaurant.
Yes.
They do an amazing job. They're very disciplined in their approach when using that product. And you can go in there. They have a pasta dish for their brunch menu called hangover pasta, and they have some beautiful sausage in there and the homemade noodle. I eat a lot of pasta, and some you got to eat good pasta, and
Exactly.
and they have good pasta.
They do.
And then you can do a little foie gras over that, and that's when I enjoy there.
I've not been there for
Hopefully
brunch
that
yet.
answers-
I've been there for dinner. But
Yeah, if you're ordering foie gras on your own, I would look at some of your local higher end markets such as Caputo's to start there.
Just to buy some and take it home.
Yeah, if you want a lobe of it or something. Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm looking for a locally produced bourbon or whiskey to gift an out-of-state friend. He likes Pendleton. Any recommendation?
Well, there are a lot of choices.
Yeah,
We got a lot of
I
good-
would go rye-based, Sugar House rye. They use a really great grain for that, the rye grain, and it integrates nicely with the brand new American oak barrel that they age that in. So as soon as you said Pendleton, that boom, Sugar House Distillery rye from there. It's local. I got the Sugar House name, and it's all grain to glass. It's all Utah local grain.
You
fermented
can't get
here,
much more
distilled
local
here.
than
Can't
that.
get much more local here. Yeah.
None more local.
So we got a call on line one.
Oh, we
Karen.
do? Okay. All right, let's see. Let's go to Sheila. Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila. Where are you calling from?
Hi there, Murray.
What's your question for Jimmy?
It's actually not a question, more a comment.
Okay.
We went on something he recommended in the past. So we went to Puerto Vallarta. My husband got a drink there that was mixed by the bartender for him every day, and he loved it. It included mezcal. And so we used that Zancudo mezcal that you recommended, 6 weeks ago or so.
Okay.
Maybe 2 months, and made our own, kind of tried to
Had to recreate it, yeah.
recipe. Yes. So it's with tamarind. So it says Zancudo mezcal with tamarind and lime juice.
Wow.
But I just wanted you to know how wonderful
Thank
my
you.
husband loves that.
That sounds good.
I just call it the mosquito. I call it the mosquito mezcal. 'Cause I just remember the label more than anything.
That sounds good.
That does
Thank
sound...
you so much for Sheila. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Now,
Yeah.
what is is tamarind? Is it a juice? I know what a tamarind looks like, but so do you squeeze them and get juice out of them?
When the bartender, tell us, Sheila, when the bartender was mixing that up, was he using that tamarind component? Was it liquid or was it a powder? Was it broken down?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No,
that's fresh. I don't believe it was a fresh tamarind.
No, yeah, it's probably a concentrate of some sort. And having them every day, all day long for the entirety of I don't blame you not remember. According to your notes, it was a very good.
I think you need to get your ass back to Puerto Vallarta and find out exactly how he did that.
Sounds good to me.
Then report to us again, okay?
Thank you
with
so much.
The tamarind base, you're welcome. I was just going to say with the tamarind base, you can buy that at Asian markets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
paste and things. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you, Sheila.
That sounds delicious. Let's see. I have recently become a fan of the canned cocktails from Monaco. Based off that, what other drinks could I branch out to? Looking to increase my palate.
Now, is that the brand, Monaco?
I'm not sure, but I do know here locally, all the distillers, many of them are producing canned cocktails.
We got a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones. One of the originals coming out and hitting that ground running, and it was their primary business focus, is Simplicity Cocktails.
Yes.
They do a very fine job. They're very responsible with their ingredients, and that's and as Carrie said, there's many more behind.
I picked up a bunch of those for a party I'm having tomorrow.
Very nice, very nice.
Let's see. Recently returned from a Portugal trip and got into sangria.
Oh, nice.
What wine here locally do you recommend?
You know,
doing a sangria, just about any, really.
Yeah, you can go in the white wine direction with a sangria, keeping or red, of course, which is most traditional. You know, the wine, you want to make sure, rather than telling you what wine to get, I'm going to tell you the category of wine to get or the style. Low tannins. So you are not using a Cabernet Sauvignon, a Shiraz. You're not using something overly oaked. But even that high alcohol, the point base of the wine in the sangria, because you're adding brandy, you're adding other stuff, is for the fruitiness to come through, and that's what you want to focus on.
Now, you used to be able to buy
bottles of sangria,
half-gallon jugs of sangria from the cellars of Ernest and Julio Gallo.
That's right.
And I have some really bad memories associated with that.
Well, that's how my dad. Sorry,
I was going to say the most drunk I ever got off my ass was from sangria.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know how strong it was.
It sneaks up on you.
We went to a bowling alley in Chicago, and because it was some of us weren't 21 yet, and I just kept sipping, and I blacked out.
Yeah, we'll have to dig up a copy of the Radio from Hell cookbook that we did.
Oh, yeah.
Because in that we have Sue's super stealth sangria recipe.
Yeah.
Super stealth.
Super stealth because it will sneak up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ernest and Julio Gallo, quick story. My dad taught me how to buy wine when I was a little kid, walking through the aisles of the wine store, and he goes, Jimmy, the way that you can tell a quality bottle of wine, and he would hold up a big half jug or something, is by the age of the guy's face on the bottle. So we drink a lot of Kabari, and
Monaco is the brand.
The brand,
it
seemed it. Yeah, cool,
right.
Very cool. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, and someone wants a recommendation of a great tasting champagne at a reasonable price for a party of 30.
So sparkling wine, this is really great right here. This is Prosecco, not necessarily champagne, but you can't go wrong here for sure.
Is there a champagne that, there's a fairly inexpensive Chandon, isn't there?
Yeah, you would Chandon, but that's stateside. What you would have is you'd have to go to Cremant, which are sparkling wines made in the traditional method outside of the wine growing region of Champagne, France, but still in that traditional method. So look for Cremant de Bourgogne, Cremant d'Alsace, Cremant de Vouvray, Cremant de Provence. These are those sparkling wines from France, but outside of Champagne.
All right. Okay. What do you got going on, Jimmy?
Oh, I got to tell you, this next Thursday, August 14th, Wine Takes Flight up at Tracy Aviary.
Nice.
We are doing a multi-course wine dinner there, followed by a collaborative effort with SB Dance. And you'll be able to stick around and enjoy a signature outdoor pop-up show showcasing a playful and poetic blend of contemporary dance, live music, and storytelling designed to surprise and delight in this unexpected setting. Go to wineacademyofutah.com for more ticketing information. Tracy Aviary, few tickets are left.
Those
August
SB Dance, those guys are fantastic.
Yeah.
Just fantastic.
They are.
Thank you
they're
very
the best. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much.
Have a good weekend, Jim. All right, traffic, please.
UDOT is telling me nothing but just coming in the traffic line, air balloons launching at the point of the mountain. So don't be distracted driving down.
There really are.
That's what a texter inner says.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
And that is your traffic.
Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after it's Beat Nick today. After these messages. Easy to play, easy to win. What is the prize?
The prize is tickets to see the Revivalists playing at Deer Valley Resort.
Wouldn't you like to go up to Deer Valley Resort and see a concert? That would be nice. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play. If you play the game, you will win the tickets. It's Beat Gina, Beat Nick today. Multiple choice pop culture trivia, so call 877-602-9696. That is the number. Zero res. Oh, you need you spill wine on the carpet.
Yeah.
Jimmy knows.
Yeah. Zero res can get that out.
Yeah. Back to school is a time for new routines, and this year start with a fresh, clean carpet and clean air ducts with Zero Res carpet and air duct cleaning. 40 pounds of particles. We're talking dust, dirt, debris, and even
it's dead skin.
Even fecal matter.
No!
Accumulate in your carpets each year, and refreshing that mess keeps your home looking its best and your family feeling their best. We use Zero Res at our house.
That's what we have too, and they cleaned out the air vents a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago now. And like you say, don't. I said, okay, show me what was in there.
You don't want to.
And I went, oh,
you don't
no.
want to see that.
The cat was that, he was so young.
Zero Res uses patented technology to get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals, and that helps them stay cleaner for longer while being safe for both kids and pets. Just try them once and you'll never go back. Faster dry times, unlike traditional cleaners. The gotta love it guarantee. If for any reason you're unsatisfied with the quality of your cleaning, you can they'll re-clean the areas that you're not happy with for free within 30 days. They do tile. They do all kinds. Go to their website, zerores.com, and take a look at them. And when you go there, make your appointment. Be sure to mention X96. You'll get 15% off air duct cleaning. 3 rooms and free hallway for $119 when you mention X96. And it's easy to do. Zero Res. And it is time now for your 9:35.
I have this landline at home. Do you guys still have a landline?
No.
Gina?
I have one, but the ringer is turned off, and it's we don't do it.
Yeah, the ringer on my landline is turned off as well, but there is an answering machine hooked up to it.
Like an actual answering machine?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was one of those phones that had the answering machine kind of incorporated. You know what I mean? It was a cordless phone handset, and then there was an answering machine in there. And every once in a while, I'll get these voicemails, but it's a number. It's a phone number that I've tried to remove from all of my.
You're on a list somewhere.
So I got this, and I'll get alerted by Xfinity. You have a voicemail on this number. If you'd like to listen to it, here's how you do it. And I got this one recently, and just tell me what you think of this.
Okay, hang on. Here we go.
Yeah, this is Lieutenant Scroger with the Nathan PD. I'm calling for a Diane Robert Alred. Mr. Alred, it's very important that you do get in contact with us, sir. This is a very important issue in reference to your registrations. You can reach me at 801-396-0762. That's 801-396-0762. I will reiterate the importance of this call, sir. It's important that you do get in contact with us.
I can't understand it.
Yeah, I couldn't understand a word he said.
It says, well, here's the transcript.
Okay.
This is Josh with the PD, something PD.
Okay.
I'm calling about Tyler Robert Alred. It's very important you do back in contact with this important issue in reference to your registration. You can reach me at blah, 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 blah. We're in record this. Call certainly. I can contact with us as soon as possible, Mr. Washington.
I don't understand that either.
I don't either.
None of it makes.
Would
sense.
you respond to
No.
that?
God, no.
I don't. But something about those things makes me uneasy. You know, I just like.
You just don't call them back. And
if it's horribly important, then somebody will try to contact me another way.
They will.
Or I'll be arrested. One of the two. I just don't know.
No,
they did leave a phone number, and it's an 801 number.
No, do not call back.
Okay.
Do not.
This is a few days ago.
Do
and I
not
haven't
engage.
done it. Yeah,
I've been getting a bunch of email lately saying, "Oh, your Netflix password has been compromised. Your Amazon password has been compromised." Don't even. I delete those without even.
I get one that said your Amazon Prime dues are due.
Yeah, no.
And I no, they're not.
No. Don't open any of that.
Yeah, it's but sometimes like things like that, I'm just so curious. What the hell?
I've been getting texts from a credit union that I'm not a member of and never have been, saying, "Oh, we need to talk to you about your."
It must work.
It must.
It must.
Well, it's because your curiosity is piqued, or you might think, wasn't I a member? Maybe I was a member of that credit union at one time. What do they need? What do they want? And every once in a while I will answer a call that I don't recognize the number because I'm expecting a call from somebody that I don't, that wouldn't necessarily. And so I'll answer it. And last time I did, it was, "Hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm selling tickets to the policeman's benefit." No,
and I use Google Assistant on mine.
Yeah, I have that.
Where it will answer and say, "Oh, can't come to the phone. What is this regarding?" And that way, if it is somebody that you've been trying to get a hold of or talk to, you can hurry up and actually take the call after the Google Assistant.
I use that too, and you know what? I think almost every single time they hang up.
Yeah, and then it wasn't anything.
Yeah.
My wife says I've been getting texts from friends. Hi, it's Cheryl. Let's go play golf. For more people than I actually know, she says. Well, that and Sue doesn't play golf.
Yeah.
Or you could get, "Hi, I have a new phone and I need your number. I need to know who this is." Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Register your numbers on donotcall.gov. Well, we have. Is the thing.
Yeah. I did that years ago.
Yes.
And it just didn't seem to. Although I would say I probably get less junk calls now than, or fewer junk calls now than I did a few years ago. But they still get through. They still do it. And junk email is just awful.
Yeah, this is another one I've been getting. "We couldn't deliver your package." Yeah, that's another one that you get.
Don't click on that. All right, I've had Grubhub or Uber Eats. We can't do it, and I'm like, I don't do that, so I know that's
No.
Although I'm curious about that voicemail one.
You really think it might be real?
I don't
call
know.
it.
I'm not going to. If it's really important, they'll try again, or I'll be arrested.
Well, it's about your registration, sir.
Yeah.
Your registration.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, what's his name?
Your registration.
Your registration. Yours.
Yeah, in general.
Right.
Your registry.
Mm-hmm. What? Anyway.
He says, "I get the 'who is this' text all the time. I always reply with Batman."
Hey, don't reply though.
Don't reply.
Even if it's a joke.
Here's one. I just got this. Your Netflix subscription needs to be renewed.
Yep, there you go.
It says NETFLI, and then there's a space and a capital X.
Yep. Yeah.
Don't click
I
on
better click on that.
No.
Congratulations, your subscription renewal is here.
No.
And then there is a little animation of confetti flying into the air.
Oh, it must be real.
Yes.
They say if you're truly, genuinely curious, that you should buy a burner phone and call the people back on that.
Well, I'm not that
That seems
curious.
like too far to go.
Or call it from your work phone.
Oh, yeah.
No, our phones are already messed up enough.
They
Let's
are,
not-
yeah. We don't need any more of that.
Yeah.
I find it interesting. You have still have a phone with an actual mechanical answering machine attached to it.
I could turn the answering machine off, I suppose, but it's kind of interesting. Actually, no, I didn't want to turn it off because I will get a call every once in a while on it that's legit, and then I will contact that business and say, please change the number to my current number, the number that I use. I don't ever use that number anymore. And it's like doctors' offices. For some reason still have that old number. Please just take that off your list and put this number there.
Don't call the number they gave you. Call the police department that they said that they were from.
Yeah, I couldn't make out which one they said they were from.
Yeah, he mumbled so badly. And maybe that's on purpose, too.
Somebody says, I've been taking classes on social engineering, and it's scary what people can do.
Yep. The Edge was born.
He sings in that one.
That's why I played that one.
His voice.
Because he's singing that one.
He mumbles his way through it.
He mumbles, yes. But he is 64 today. All right. What is our sponsor for Beat Gina?
Our sponsor for Beat Gina is Led Zeppelin fans. Don't miss Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening celebrating 50 years of physical graffiti. Sunday, August 10th at Deer Valley's Snow Park Amphitheater. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right. Where's Johnny Ola?
Where is he?
He's right here.
Oh.
Johnny Ola got lost on the way to the studio.
Mm-hmm. I got locked in the bathroom. It's terrible. Oh, it's time once again for America's favorite radio game show.
Yes.
That's right. It's Beat Gina. I'm Beat Gina and somewhat breathless announcer Johnny O with the insider's guide to new Pillsbury pudding pockets.
Ooh.
Pillsbury pudding pocket cupcake mix.
Oh, I see.
Until now, the frosting was the yummiest part of the cupcake, but now Pillsbury cupcakes have a hidden secret. A smooth, delicious pocket of pudding inside each and every cupcake.
I'll take it.
And it's so easy to get that pudding in the middle of each delicious cupcake.
Wow.
It's baked right in. Only Pillsbury has a mix for making delicious pudding-filled cupcakes at home. There's cake, pudding, and frosting mix.
I'll take it all.
All in one box. New pudding pockets come in your favorite flavor combinations, too. How scrumptious are they? Just ask an insider. The freshest ideas are always baking at Pillsbury. And now, here he is, a man who's been known to carry pudding in his pockets, your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola. I've got a save 20 cents coupon on Pillsbury pudding pockets.
You'll notice that they don't make those anymore.
They don't?
No, I don't believe so.
Why am I keeping this coupon then?
Because they might come back.
They might come back. Randomizer has picked a contestant. Nick, you'll be playing against DJ today. DJ, are you there?
I am.
All right, DJ, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first.
Mm-hmm.
It will give you the advantage of the game. You call it heads or tails.
Tails never fails.
Well.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Tails did not fail.
Wow,
today.
DJ.
All right. So, DJ, because you won the coin toss, you will go first. You get the first question. It's multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, I'll allow Nick to answer the same question. And if he gets it correct, he'll steal your point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Now, it's Dustin Hoffman's birthday today.
Oh, it is?
He's 88.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, that's our topic today is Dustin Hoffman trivia. So here we go. First question is for you, DJ, because you won the coin toss. DJ, what is the name of the first film that Dustin Hoffman made? He was in. What is the first film that he was in? Is it 1, Kramer versus Godzilla? Is it 2, who is Harry Kellerman and why is he saying those terrible things about me? Is it 3, The Graduate? Or 4, Dustin Farnham?
I'll go with number 3.
The Graduate? Oh, I threw that in there to trick you.
Nick.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Nick for the steal.
I'm glad you went first, DJ, because I would have guessed the same thing. It's got to be number 1 then, right?
Kramer versus Godzilla?
Oh,
No.
I only heard Kramer.
No.
What? I thought I heard another. That's
No.
on me.
Sorry.
That's on me.
Sorry, it
It's
is.
who was Harry Kellerman. And
No.
Oh, I thought that was it.
No, it's Dustin Farnham.
What?
We're all wrong.
Farnham.
But there is a movie called
There
Who is
is a-
Harry Kellerman?
There is a movie.
I thought that was it.
Yes.
All right, it's 0-0.
Great start.
Yeah.
Great start.
Nick's turn.
Nick?
Huh.
Dustin Hoffman was Warner Brothers' first consideration for what role in Batman Returns?
Okay.
Was it 1, Max Schreck? The part went to Christopher Walken.
Okay.
Was it 2, the Penguin? Went to Danny DeVito. 3, the person who brought eggs and tomatoes to the political speech. Or 4, the Poodle Lady?
I could see him doing
Dustin? Or what?
DJ.
DJ.
You're a little breathless there.
Yeah, I'll go with number 2.
Penguin.
Yeah. There you
Really?
go.
As the Penguin?
Yeah, him as the Penguin.
Okay.
Who knew?
That makes perfect sense to me.
Who knew?
All right, it's 1-0, and DJ has that point, and he has the question.
DJ, what is one of Dustin's nicknames that he gained from 2 different movie roles? What is one of Dustin's nicknames that he gained from 2 different movie roles? Was it 1, Tootsie? Is it 2, Hook? Is it 3, Fart Knocker? Or 4, Champion of Poor Choices?
I've got to go with Hook.
Hook is correct.
All right.
Really?
Wow.
2-0.
Yes.
And now it's Nick's turn. Nick is nothing.
All right. Let's see, Nick. Let's see. What was David... it keeps saying David Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman. What was Dustin Hoffman treated for in 2013? What was he treated for in 2013? Is it 1, skin cancer? Is it 2, knee replacement? Is it 3, Gangnam Style? Or 4, kidney beans?
Gangnam Style was the trend of the time, but I do want to guess skin cancer?
Skin cancer is correct.
I got a point.
You
I'm
got
on
a
the board.
It's 1-1. And this hard-fought battle, we go back to DJ.
Yes.
DJ, what role was Dustin Hoffman considered for in the movie The Godfather? They thought about him for this part in The Godfather. Was it 1, the fish is what gets sleeped with? Is it 2, Luca Brasi's speechwriter? 3, Michael Corleone? Or 4, Fredo Corleone?
I'd have to go with 3.
Michael Corleone is correct.
All right.
2-1.
Yay.
Oh, 2-1.
It's not
Back
2-1.
That should be 3.
That's
It's
3.
3-1.
He DJ won.
I'm sorry,
fair
I'm
and
out of
square.
breath.
He won fair and square.
I was locked in the bathroom. I don't know what to tell you. All right, congratulations, DJ. Hang on the line.
You're going to win tickets to see the Revivalists playing at Deer Valley Resort this upcoming August 29th.
All right.
I've got to get home. I just had a call from Mrs. Zola, and she said, I've got pudding.
Oh. All right. It's Big Boy News and Opinioendo now, brought to you by...
Explore science that shines with Clark After Dark at Clark Planetarium on August 19th. August Aglow lights up with mocktails, music, glowing science experiments, and hands-on challenges. Grab your crew and come to the Clark After Dark, ages 18 plus only. Tickets available through Eventbrite.
Well, I was just looking into that robotics conference that's in Beijing,
Clanker
starting
conference.
today. Yeah, and it's a really big deal. But apparently, meat bags are invited.
Oh, good.
Meat bags are invited, but don't think you can get out of hand because security is being handled by Calculon.
Ooh.
So, let's see. Steve Bannon. Speaking of a meat bag, is in the early stages of. I know you're hoping I'd say fatal cancer.
That's what I was wishing for.
He is in the early stages of planning an audacious run for president in 2028.
Oh.
The campaign would divide the Make America Great Again movement that Bannon helped build by setting up a Herculean battle with Vice President J.D. Vance, who's all but certain to launch his own 2028 candidacy.
That's fine. Let them eat each other.
Potentially with Donald Trump's blessing.
They stomp their own.
A Bannon-Vance primary would trigger an explosive civil war within Trump's populist movement, pitting its original architect against its institutional inheritor. As sources close to Steve Bannon and then sources close to Trump have said both of them smell funny and have told the Daily Mail that the 71-year-old War Room host, that's Bannon, has begun soliciting political advice. One source in Bannon's inner circle told the Daily Mail that the former strategist has privately ridiculed the prospect of J.D. Vance at the top of the ticket.
Well, yeah.
Out of prison and into the president's seat does feel right with this country.
Sure.
Yeah.
New evacuations have been ordered as California wildfires rage. Central California is seeing the Gifford fire, nearly 100,000 acres burned. The fire is the largest of the year in California, with more than 96,000 acres scorched. And according to fire officials, nearly 3,000 firefighting personnel are attacking the fire that's burning primarily in rural areas of Santa Barbara and San Luis Obispo counties. The fire is 15% contained as of this morning, or yesterday morning, I should say. West Jordan police are revealing more about what led to an altercation that led to one suspect being shot and another hospitalized. Hugo Fernando Mora Ayala, was arrested Wednesday following the incident. According to court documents, an officer with the Utah County Major Crimes Task Force was conducting an investigation into Ayala and was working to serve a search warrant to him. However, Ayala allegedly spotted the officer, tried to flee. Officers say that the officer attempted to use a boxing technique to stop his car from fleeing and turned on the lights and gave commands for Ayala to exit the vehicle. Police stated that Ayala proceeded to continue fleeing, with the officer firing 5 rounds through his windshield. The officer was struck by the vehicle, flipped over the hood of the vehicle, just like on T.J. Hooker. And according to the officials, the officer sustained some road rash and bruises from the altercation. Other officers responded to the scene, went after Ayala, who was eventually stopped and arrested. Tooele residents talking about that dangerous fire that swept through a neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
It could have been a whole lot worse, said Greg Dunn. He and Rhonda Dunn, his wife, have lived in their Tooele home for about 40 years. I kept thinking, gosh, I finally got the house paid off, and now it's going to burn down. But the home was damaged, but it didn't burn down. They saved the houses. We lost the shed, and that's a trade I'll take any day, to tell you the truth, said Mr. Dunn. There were 3 sheds that were a total loss, exterior damage from flames and smoke to the 5 houses surrounding those sheds. 2 civilians had burns. At this point, they can't verify the severity of the burns. That's according to the fire captain, Brian Stewart. Let's see. Ice raids throughout Utah have disrupted the restaurant business.
Yep.
Utah restaurateurs are feeling the impacts of the Trump administration's ramped-up immigration enforcement efforts, according to local industry leaders who say the policies and policing are interrupting the businesses and fueling fear. Why it matters: the enforcement crackdown threatens to limit operating hours, drive up menu prices, or just shut down local restaurants altogether. Some restaurant owners say that their employees have not shown up to work, later finding out that they were detained by immigration authorities at home or during traffic stops. Michelle Corigliano, executive director of the Salt Lake Area Restaurant Association, which represents independently owned restaurants, said that restaurants rely on immigrant workers to fill tough-to-hire jobs. And she said immigrants are among the hardest workers, but many fear leaving their home amid the ongoing U.S. immigration and customs enforcement.
We should have Michelle on the show sometime soon.
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
It's been a while.
I talked to her a few months ago, but
I like her.
Ballots are starting to get mailed to voters. They have been getting mailed to voters. There are some primary elections going on in Holiday, Riverton, and West Valley. Voters in those areas have until August 12th to drop off their ballots or vote in person. Recent changes to election law means that voters need to have their ballots at the county clerk's office by 8 p.m., so mail yours well in advance of that August 12th deadline. The clerk's office, let's see, the 3 races that people are sort of really zeroing in on: Holiday City Council, Paul Fotheringham, physician Darren Watts, and private equity professional Zach Wilson. That's a 3-way primary for council. That's for the mayor, because Mayor Robert Daly is not running again. And then let's see, there are a couple of others, and the story has been truncated here, so I don't know which ones they are. Been cut off.
Well,
but just as well, because we're out of time.
Yes. Sports, weather, traffic.
A former Miami Heat officer, security officer, has been charged with allegedly stealing and selling millions of dollars worth of team memorabilia, federal officials announced Tuesday. Marcos Thomas Perez worked with the NBA team for 5 years, from 2016 to 2021, and later with the league from 2022 to 2025, where during that time Perez accessed a secured equipment room that housed valuable memorabilia, multiple items, stealing more than 400 game-worn jerseys and other items that were intended for a future Heat museum.
This is like the biggest of its type of crime. And, yeah.
Perez allegedly sold a LeBron James NBA Finals jersey for nearly $100,000, which was later sold for $3.7 million at a Sotheby's auction, according to authorities. He is currently being prosecuted, and the FBI at Miami is investigating the case. That is your sports weather. 71 degrees at the moment here in Salt Lake City. That is going to climb to a very nice 83 as we get into the afternoon. 83 tomorrow with some clouds, 86 on Sunday, but once we hit Monday, it's right back to the 90 degrees over the next little bit, and no rain whatsoever in the near future. That is your weather. Taking a peek at the traffic, or should I say the lack of traffic, because there is just not a damn thing happening out there on the roads. Go out there now is my recommendation for your traffic this morning. It's all brought to you by Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and much more. Visit Haster Games at 6831 South State or HasterGames.com.
In the Pride Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
You know, you sound kind of different today, Gina. What's up?
Is it because I'm all the way over here in Florida? It's so far away.
She's going to come back sick again, and you guys are going to be so mad.
It never fails.
It's Festus, my sailor son. He's in the Navy here in Florida.
Ahoy.
And he broke his leg.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Festus.
So there was this baby. The baby was drowning in the river.
Don't lie.
And I have to come up with a cool story because the real story is not cool at all.
Well, what's the real story?
I went boating out on the St. Johns River, and we pulled up to like this little embankment and anchored the boat. And I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to jump off the back of the boat and make a little splash. So I jump off the back of the boat, and it turns out the ground was much closer than I thought it was. And I shattered my tibia and my fibula.
That must have been thrilling.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
He got an ambulance ride?
With the sirens and the lights.
That is such a Florida man accident. You are officially a Florida man now.
How much beer was involved in this?
I only had 2, Bill.
Okay. All right.
They were IPAs, but I had 2.
And he had surgery. He's got it's not a titanium. We don't know what kind of metal it is. Rod that goes from his knee down to his ankle.
Probably iron.
It's one that can't be detected in. I guess the metal detectors don't pick it up. It's a new kind of thing.
Oh, really? Because I've got all kinds of titanium in me, and it picks it all up.
But he's kind of down for the count for 6 weeks. So I came out to help him for a little bit of that time. Plus, I wanted to see him because my baby was hurt.
What's the progress? I mean, what's the prognosis? Of the doctor say eventually you'll be pretty good? And
he said 100% in a few months, but I can't even put any weight on it for about another month or so. And then there's physical therapy and all that. But he said it's likely I'd be back at 100%.
Do you have physical therapy now, or do you have to wait even for that?
I have to wait for that. I have another appointment like at the end of June, and then after that I can start stretching.
Are they going to kick you out of the Navy?
No, he said he would try to prevent that because he was in the Navy too. He just retired. He was a captain.
But was that a question? I mean,
yeah, definitely. It was a possibility depending on the prognosis. If I couldn't get back to what they call fit for full duty, then eventually I would get separated. But he's thinking that won't happen.
And so, is it? I mean, are you in pain now?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I shattered my tibia, Bill. I mean, it hurts.
It was so bad that while we were at the doctor's office, he was calling in other people to come in and look at his x-rays because they're like, oh, is this the one we heard about?
You got to see
this guy out.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see Gina and Festus there. What do you?
That's the Waffle House.
We went to Waffle House. We laid out the handicap parking space at Waffle House.
Did you have?
We don't have the
Gina?
sticker, but we did it anyway.
Did you have anything, Gina?
Yeah, I had a waffle. waffle.
They have meat. They have meat and bread there.
Yeah, I had bacon.
I just thought
hash browns. You like hash browns?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd be afraid to eat at a Waffle House in
Oh,
general.
I was. And the only other thing we've been able to do is go to movies. I've been trying to talk him into doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, let's go for a drive. Let's go look at the Okefenokee Swamp. And he's,
I don't want to look at things I can't go walk in. This is depressing.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm going to appreciate walking so much more now.
as Kyle would want you to. That's exactly Kyle's point.
That's what that reminded me of. He has a good point.
But we've been going to movies.
Well, hang
'cause
on to
that's-
that. I just got
Oh.
word that Jonathan can't make it.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll tell
So
you
we'll
what we've been up to.
we'll talk about what you've been up to down in Jacksonville.
Okay.
In the break.
Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong.
986.
All right, 8:47.
Well, it's time once again to say goodbye. To say goodbye as we send a little fish off swimming out into the sea on her own, a little bird flying from the nest off into the great wild all by herself. Maya, one of our, that's your name, right?
Yes.
Okay. Maya.
Great time to confirm that.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to make sure.
Hey, they're Katie's interns.
Yeah.
I get it.
I got
Maya is an intern. How long have you been interning here with us?
Since January, the beginning of this year. So it's been
Really?
a minute, yeah.
And why did you come here to intern?
Yeah.
Because it was a great opportunity. And it kind of just fell in my lap, and I was like, why not? It's worth the risk.
A great opportunity, and it
worth,
fell right in your lap. Yeah.
Worth the risk is what I like.
Well,
what risk was there?
The risk of getting up at 5 a.m.
Exactly, Carrie.
Yeah.
Worth the risk.
Yeah.
And so since January, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months?
Yep, about, yeah.
And what in that 6 months time, have you learned anything?
I have. Katie has been a great mentor and a great teacher.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you've done. She's taught me everything I know here with the editing, and all of the things. So yeah.
You've learned nothing from us?
Well, how to be cool.
Just
Very nice.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Now, what are you going to do that you're done here?
Starting Slick in a couple of weeks. I'm planning on just doing my generals for right now, and then eventually I'm thinking about getting into communications and media.
I haven't heard you talk much before today.
Oh, well.
And you have a distinct voice.
I do.
Yeah.
I get told that a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of a little deep, a little husky.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a fry in there.
Yeah.
And it's you could go a long way on that voice, lady.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take after you guys.
Well, don't do that.
What do you want to do with communications? Like, what's the dream gig?
The dream gig is to change something in the world.
Yeah?
Get information out there like you guys do, and I appreciate you guys for doing that, for calling everything out, what's going on right now.
Well, you're one of the few.
Yeah. Apparently, we do it too much.
We do it.
No, never.
We do it so much at the.
Well, yeah.
All right, yeah.
So Maya, it's been nice to have you around, and although we haven't interacted very much,
Yeah.
I appreciate you being here and being punctual.
Thank you.
Always being here when you were called upon to be here.
Maya's very dependable, which is something few and far between with some of the interns on this show, and I'm speaking as a former
You were
one.
terrible.
I was awful.
You were horrible.
Well, thank you, Nick.
And you're not even really very good now that
No,
you're an employee.
I don't know why I'm here.
We've been asking that question for a long time.
I feel like I'm living in a give a speech dream on a day-to-day basis.
Maya, do you have anything you'd like to ask us? Or
No, not really. You guys have been awesome. Your guys' show is great. Thank you guys for doing what you do. I got a lot of family members that love you guys and that listen every day.
That's nice.
And are you going to continue listening to the Radio from Hell show going
Absolutely.
forward? All right.
Maybe one day I'll come back.
Okay.
That's how we get all of our listeners.
Now, there's only one final question that we always ask our interns. Do you see that door right there?
Yep, I do.
Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you
Maya.
guys.
Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
All
Right back at you.
All right, follow-up.
Follow up on what?
On the dream technique that I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Which I can't do.
Now, sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I'll reset it here real quick. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my wife found this sleep doctor who said, here's what you do when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
You, with your eyes closed, lying there in bed, make your eyes go back and forth, up and down, eye roll left, eye roll left, eye roll right, eye roll right.
Mm-hmm.
Do that 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll go back to sleep. And if you're lucky, you'll have weird dreams.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I tried it the other night. I had a weird dream. It did. It got me right to sleep. I had a weird dream that I was playing golf with Trump and Ned Beatty.
Okay.
All right. The next night I tried it again. Didn't work.
Okay.
Last night I did it again. It worked. And I had a weird dream.
Yeah? Okay, just before you tell the dream, this is after you've already woken up, right? You do this.
Yeah,
okay.
you take the dog out at midnight to go potty. And sure. All right. So here was the dream. I was at a grocery store in the cereal aisle, and someone had opened up all of the monster cereals, the Count Chocula, the Boo Berry, and the Frankenberry.
This is such a Carrie dream already.
Was there a prize inside?
And they had stolen the prizes out of it.
Oh, because there were prizes?
Yeah.
Oh, the horror.
But that's
The
just
nightmare.
it. They didn't buy the cereal.
Yeah.
That's inhuman.
They just opened it up, reached in, and so I couldn't buy any cereal because
Yeah.
people had reached in.
Well, what's the point of buying the cereal if the prize isn't included?
Well, I just wanted the cereal.
Sure.
I didn't know there was a prize.
Yeah.
I went there looking for the cereal. Somebody went through all of the boxes.
You're not going to eat cereal that somebody's pawed through.
Exactly.
No.
So that was the weird dream I had.
Okay.
That's pretty. I mean, have you checked the store?
I don't think that they're in stores yet.
Okay.
They're going to be very soon.
Interesting. I had a very weird dream the other day myself, and I kind of just close my eyes and wake up. I normally don't dream.
Mhm.
I had one where I was at some radio event that somehow included Stone Cold Steve Austin, the wrestler, in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were like waiting for whatever was going to happen. And we're hanging out backstage.
He's still living, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
And I like had my laptop that I play games on to bide time, and I ended up just explaining to him the strategy game I was playing, and he was like, "Oh, that's not very interesting." And it was me and Stone Cold Steve Austin, for whatever reason, having to make small talk.
Well, and you know, he was when he said that's not very interesting, he was right.
Yeah, but I didn't care because I was having fun with the game, and it was a work event. I'm professional with a lot of things.
You're sure he's still living?
Yes.
Okay.
Stone Cold
All right.
Steve Austin?
All right.
What makes you say that?
Well, I don't.
There's
I don't
plenty
see
of
him,
wrestlers that
I
you
don't-
should be thinking that for, but
I don't see him around.
I couldn't tell you what he's doing lately. I've kind of fallen off the wrestling.
You know,
map
you see John
lately.
Cena around. You see The Rock around.
Yeah.
But you don't see him around.
I think
do
he's
you?
made money and just got
Has
out.
he?
Yeah. He's made plenty of money.
Let's see. I tried the eye roll thing. Here's a texter. Ended up with a nightmare. It was with Trump being a masked shooter at a football game. Wow. Getting mad because people were leaving before the game was over. And so that's why he was.
He would be.
I was trying to hide from him.
I think he was getting angry because people were leaving before he could get all of his shooting done.
Or something. Stone Cold has a ranch that people love, and he has cats, says Jimmy Johns.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I can understand your confusion with all the dead wrestlers.
Yeah.
That,
I mean, or that are on the edge of, like it. Now, is Jake the Snake still with us?
I don't know.
Because last time I talked to him,
Yeah.
He seemed like he was about to die.
He was not well.
No.
And then there was the documentary about him.
Yeah, that's when I talked to him.
Find out if he's still. I think
Jake
he's
the Snake is still alive.
Oh, he is.
He's
Okay.
70 years old, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is 60.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's still alive.
All right.
Despite all the beer he's drinking.
Yeah, it's all the dead wrestlers is why. You
I think Hogan died finally.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That was a good day.
That was a great day.
That was a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not for his family.
Well,
No, they were
probably
actually
was.
they were cheering. No, his daughter wants nothing to do with his will. She cut herself out of his will after he died.
But then there's a story today where she wants more investigation as to why he died. And I'm like, it was a heart attack. He fell in. It was in his sleep.
I know.
And what kind of a stupid move is that? Cutting yourself out of his will after he dies. What? That's dumb.
Well, you know, people are
Give
people
me
are
dead-
resentful
give
about
me-
their parents.
Give me a dead
sometimes.
man's money anytime.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anytime.
Anytime.
That's the best money is a dead man's
You
money.
bet.
Ooh. No dead men out there on the roads, or at least that's what UDOT is saying, because there is absolutely no traffic incidents whatsoever. And
You
I
know,
would
you know
tell-
what they say about dead men?
Huh.
They tell no tales.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
Arg, matey. Traffic is done, because that's the last time we do it. That's your traffic.
All right. Good enough. Okay, we will take a break. We'll play a song for you. After the song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play, easy to win. Just tell us who won the Boner this morning. If you were listening, you know you heard it. If you weren't listening, I would cheat today because it was very close. Go to x96.com, click on the box that says Boners August 8, 2025, and you'll see the correct answer, the winner there. What is the prize?
The prize is a chicken bucket of assorted gifts that I will have to assemble for you. So it does not contain actual chicken,
All right.
by the way.
There's a book over there you can put in there.
All right, great. Good start.
First edition.
Of something.
Unread.
I don't know what it is. They just mailed it to me. You get on these mailing lists, you know,
Sure.
they send you stuff.
Illustrious prize for you, the listener.
We'll also throw in a coffee mug and a T-shirt and things like that. So 877-602-9696 to win the chicken bucket. Just tell us who won the Boner this morning. We'll do it after these messages and a song, so stand by.
It's a religious week. It's a holy week.
May I sponsor this religious week?
Sure.
Dr. Cobble's aesthetics team is focused on 3 skin therapy devices for younger, healthier skin. See for yourself. Attend the Aesthetics Open House 3 to 6 p.m. Thursday, April 4th, located at 9355 South, 1300 East in Sandy.
All right. Is this a list?
It is.
Officially?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
So it's Holy Week.
Yes.
Today is Holy Thursday. It's the day of the Last Supper. And Jesus washed the apostles' feet, and they have a dinner, and
Very fitting. I'm starving after that.
I don't think they had pancakes or waffles there. I don't think. Maybe. Some sort of Middle Eastern pancake.
Jesus, a pancake or a waffle guy?
Oh, he's a pancake guy.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. I don't need anything fancy.
But I saw this list pop up today. It's quirky things Catholics do that no one understands.
Let's see if I understand it.
And anywhere else in the world, like I was saying, when you say the church, you mean the Catholic Church.
Uh-huh.
Here in Utah, you say the church, it's the LDS Church.
Yeah,
Everywhere
of
else,
course.
it's
Yeah.
Number 1, you own multiple rosaries. I do.
You do?
I do own multiple rosaries. You know what a rosary is?
Of course, but what is there a reason you have multiple?
Some for special occasions?
Yeah. And like I have my great grandmother's rosary.
Sure.
Rosary, for people that don't know, rosary are the beads, and the significance of them is it helps you count prayers because you're supposed to say so many prayers in a row, and the way the beads are laid out on the string is there'll be like a bunch together, and you'll say the same prayer over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then there's a break, and then another bead, and that bead is a different prayer. It helps you count your prayers, and it's weird.
Do you
That's
have like
weird.
a decorative set of rosaries?
Yeah,
Or
you can have. There's like just basic ones or
Yeah.
prettier ones. You have at least one crucifix hanging in your home. I don't have one hanging.
You don't?
I don't.
I thought you'd have at least one.
You have one in your house.
I have several. Yeah.
Okay.
Carrie has a wall of clocks, and there are crucifixes on that wall, right?
I want to ask, but I think it's funnier to just leave it.
I went through a phase where my hobby was I made crucifixes and painted them bright colors, and then took paint can lids and fastened them to the crucifixes. So it was like a halo.
Cool.
And then I would nail beer bottle caps all around the
Like
edges.
his stool.
That's
like
cool.
my
Yeah.
stool. Like exactly like that.
Sure.
Now let me get a visual for
Sure. X96.com/live.
But just imagine this.
Sure.
But sorry, folks. Just imagine that, but with crucifixes and a paint can lid behind it.
Carrie had an art project.
It was my art. I made a bunch of them.
What stirred this creative inspiration?
I saw it somewhere, and I said I can do that.
I like
and
it.
you did.
And I
I
made a
better
bunch
reason
of them.
than
Yeah.
You have a statue of Mary in your front yard. I do.
Front yard?
Yeah. I do not have a statue of. My mom does, of course.
Is it big?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's garden gnome sized.
Okay. It's no leaning shadow cowboy, right?
No. Now I have a little tiny statue of Mary.
Okay.
This is a funny story that Father Cummins gave me. You know Father Cummins.
Oh yeah.
Long time ago, Father Cummins, and I used to keep it on my nightstand. And the first time my husband spent the night at my house before we were married, she fell off the nightstand. Like so much so that it made a noise.
Yeah.
And I looked, and he said, "What was that?" And I said, "It was my little statue of Mary that jumped off the nightstand." I don't think Mary was happy with what.
I'm still trying to figure out the front yard part with the Mary.
It's just a yard decoration. It's just you have a little statue of Mary in your garden, kind of.
Okay.
Has that been
Like a garden gnome?
Yeah.
The church
She's
has been
keeping
around
an eye-
for
She's
ever.
keeping an eye on things.
But American yards, not so much so. So when did that start?
Let's see. You have a lot of kids, and they're all named after saints. None of my kids are named after saints.
Not Muhammad?
So, no. Well, that's a prophet. Let's see. You have saint cards around your house.
What's a saint card?
They're
Like
little,
a rookie card.
Yeah, it is. It's got
Really?
it's got a picture on one side, and then on the back it says, you're the patron saint of quality footwear or whatever it is. And that was for Carrie.
Thank you.
My Moses beats your card.
Yeah. They're great bookmarks if you need a bookmark.
I'll trade you 2 St. Francis's for.
You love a good fish fry.
Yeah.
Especially during Lent. Catholics aren't supposed to eat meat on Fridays, so you know where and McDonald's was hip to this a long time ago, and that's when they came up with the filet of fish sandwich for the Catholics.
I did not know that.
Did no one explain to the Catholics that fish is meat?
It's different. The Bible says it's probably in your documentary about religion influencing what we eat, right?
Well, it's specifically about cults influencing what we eat, but
let's not go there. But yeah, that's why McDonald's came up with the filet of fish sandwich. Was for the Catholics.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want them to stop coming to McDonald's on Fridays.
it's still one of the best things at McDonald's.
My
if you're
wife
going.
loves it. No tartar sauce.
Well, you know why? Because they make it fresh. They don't, like Big Macs and things, they make a bunch of them and they sit there for a while and wait for you to order them.
Unless you order no ketchup with ketchup packets.
That's evil.
Yeah, it is evil. Now they
very
have to
good.
make it fresh, but you're still...
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
You keep a little holy water on hand.
Of course.
Now, you know how Mormons keep a little consecrated oil. They keep the oil,
little canola oil.
Little oil,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah.
The Catholics have a little, you go to the font at church and you can fill up little bottles. Like they did in the Lost Boys when they filled up their water pistols because they were going to go hunt vampires. It's good to have.
Do you keep
for
it
that.
on your key ring
Yeah,
like the Mormons?
it's good to have just in
Yeah.
case.
Never know when you run into a vampire.
Yeah.
And lastly, this is for Carrie. If somebody says, "May the force be with you," you say, "And also,
with you." I nearly converted to Catholicism.
You did?
I was dating a girl who was a Catholic who said, I don't think we can continue because you're not Catholic. I'm like, well, I'm not a Mormon either. You know. So I looked into it. Man, there's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Really?
And there's a lot of standing up and sitting down.
I think, yeah, which is why I don't understand why Gina's a Catholic.
I can't sign a piece of paper and call it a day.
No.
It's not that. Not like other religions. There's a lot of work involved. Anyway.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
That was a good list.
Yeah.
Cassidy in Taylorsville says, how are you going to wear sunglasses without a face?
This doesn't make much. Taylorsville, huh?
Taylorsville.
It doesn't make much sense, does it? I was just thinking that's eyes without a face.
You were also thinking about how somebody could wear sunglasses without a face?
Not specifically, no. But I was just thinking, well, so what is... It's just some eyes hovering there? I don't know.
If you watch the video, it's there.
It explains it all, man.
Yeah.
The eyes?
Okay,
it's
man.
just floating eyes.
Okay, man.
So the eyes are in the video?
Yeah.
Okay. And they
not
have,
on a face?
And they don't have a face?
No face.
Wow.
Just
they
eyes.
have hair?
No.
No, they have shoulders?
No, just eyes.
No neck?
It's just eyes.
Just eyes, man.
Did he write the song knowing he was going to make a video?
I don't think he wrote the song.
Oh.
Look it up.
All right.
I think it's a war song from the 40s.
I don't know. I don't care. I just gave up and let it play.
We're a music authority.
Yeah.
So we got the Bono recap here.
Yes.
And I know that Nick has gone and...
this is quite a...
He procured a Radio from Hell chicken bucket. Does not contain actual chicken.
Hop in the phone lines, though. You will want to win this.
It has prizes. What's in there?
I got your regular accoutrement of, swag, Radio from Hell water bottles, 2016 big-ass show shot glasses that we somehow still have way too much of, a Radio from Hell coffee mug. I have the book you guys so graciously gave me. The Society of Unknowable Objects by Gareth Brown that's been sitting in the corner of the studio for God knows how long with an author bio in the middle. But honest to God, I got kind of a cool thing I found at the bottom of a plastic container in our promotions room. It is Bush's album, Man on the Run, on CD. I know, outdated media, but it seems to be signed by the band. And it was just in at the bottom. So if you're a Bush fan, if you like Gavin Rossdale...
Oh, yeah, no, that was just me screwing around.
Was it? Well, the top is a little bit broken, leaning towards its authenticity. And the back seems to have some sort of spilt, dried cola on it. So you're going to have the signed signatures of Bush on the front and dried cola on the back.
But it's autographed.
It's autographed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I believe so.
Lucky Jen is here.
Jen.
Hi, Jen.
To play.
Hello.
Jen, I can just hear by the way you said hello, you're having a hard time containing your excitement.
So much excitement.
Yeah. Now, you know, the Radio from Hell chicken bucket, which does not contain actual chicken, never had chicken in it, so there's no grease stains or anything like that. When you empty the prizes out of the chicken bucket, you'll find it can make a wonderful hat.
Yes.
And if you would put that on your head and have somebody take a picture or do a selfie or something and send that to us, if you would, please, send a picture of you wearing the chicken bucket. We've Katie's put together a gallery of listeners wearing their chicken buckets.
We will use you for our social media game.
That's
Perfect.
Sound okay?
Yes.
All right. Did you hear the boner candidates earlier, Jen?
I did not.
No. Did you cheat?
Maybe.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's a good day to cheat.
Yeah, I think so. All right, I'll read these three candidates. You tell me, cheater, you tell me who the winner was. Number one, she said females shouldn't be in office. And then guess what she did next? Yep, Miley Biggs, daughter of Representative Andy Biggs, Republican of Arizona. She was on some cheap-ass podcast, and she said, I don't think women should be in office. I think they should run the household and let the men run the country.
Well, now, you are more than welcome to run your own household.
And now she has decided she's going to run for office. She's running for office.
Apparently she's already late on her paperwork.
Well, that's not what she's also late on a couple of other things. But, boner candidate number two. When you are 10 years old and you're really scared, you need someone who will tell you to shut the F up. That's the story of a emotionally distressed 10-year-old girl, so distressed, couldn't stop crying, couldn't stop she had the hysterics, you know, and she couldn't stop, and so they had to call the paramedics, and the paramedics came and were putting her into an ambulance, and she's screaming, "I don't want to go, I want to stay home, I don't want." And the fire company chief screamed at her several times, shut the F up, it's always this way with you, isn't it? That's really going to help, isn't it? Isn't that going to help when somebody's screaming at you like that? And then there's boner candidate number three. Enough with the flying dildos already. For the third time in a week, a WNBA game was disrupted after a sex toy came flying out of the stands and onto the court. 3 times it's happened in recent memory, and throwing dildos out onto the basketball court must stop. It's somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to lose an eye. Somebody will lose an eye. So those were the 3 candidates. Who was the winner, Jen?
Well, I'm glad nobody lost an eye, but it was boner candidate number 2.
You are correct. Number 2 was the winner, and that makes you a winner. And you'll get the chicken bucket. Now all you have to do is say thank you, and we'll put you on hold.
Thank you.
All right. There you go. And, of course, Boner of the Week coming up at 9:50 when Dave the Flower Guy gets here to just tell us who Boner of the Week is.
I see him.
And that's coming up here in just a few moments. Right now, it's we're going to take a short break. Big boy news and opinioendo after these. Stand by.
Coming up. It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Coconut. C-O-C-A-N-U-T. Coconut. And now, here are Don Criddle, the mayor of Mona, Utah, and his son Denver. There's been tension in the family because Denver's been talking about starting a campaign to oppose his father for re-election as the mayor. His likely opponent is a former morning radio host named Captain Breakfast. Again, the word is coconut.
Denver, son, hold your horses, boy. Where are you off to in such a all-fire, hell-bent leather hurry?
I'm not in any hurry. I just, I'm going to Nephi for a meeting. Not a meeting. I'm going to Nephi for an event.
What kind of an event that is not a meeting? What are you up to now?
I'm going to the Thwig in Nephi. It's brand new, and they're having a grand opening for the Thwig there on Main. Or maybe it's a Fizz. But anyhow, there's a meeting. It's a grand opening.
Let's just get this straightened out. Are you going to a grand opening or a meeting?
That's right.
What's right?
I'm going down to Nephi to the new Thwig or Fizz or whatever one it is.
But you keep saying something about a meeting. Is there a meeting going on there?
Okay. You're going to find out sooner or later. I know you're keeping tabs on my activities. I know you're having me followed.
No such thing, son.
I know you got Deputy Munson monitoring my activities and shadowing me wherever I go. He thinks he's being real sneaky and undercover. But no matter how hard he tries to conceal himself, he can't hide that nose, Daddy. That purple veiny thing cannot be hid.
Oh, damn it, Munson. Well, son, I'm just worried about you.
No, Daddy, you're worried about me talking with Captain Breakfast about his campaign to unseat you as mayor. You're worried about what secrets I could tell him.
You're right, son. I am worried about that morning show radio scum becoming the mayor of Mona. And it seems clear that you're meeting him at the Swig or the Fizz or whatever it is to discuss the campaign.
That's true, Daddy, but, Daddy, I would never reveal the dirty secrets of the Criddle family because they're my secrets, too. I'm just going down there to tell him that.
I have somehow raised a boy that is wiser than I thought. Oh, and speaking of dirty secrets, how's about you pick me up a dirty soda? So, Denver, when you're down there to the Swig or Fizz or whatever it is, order me a dirty soda, would you? I want raspberry Dr. Pepper with coconut.
Okay, Daddy, but why would you want the Dr. Pepper with coconut?
No, I don't want Coke in it. I want Dr. Pepper with the coconut flavor.
Well, okay, Daddy, but I think Dr. Pepper with coconut won't have much effect.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah word of the day.
Just had to shoehorn that in there somehow.
From hell.
All right, 9:19, and it is time for some big boy news and opinioendo, brought to you by
Cascade Collision Repair is Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including at our newest location in West Valley City.
Okay.
Dean Cain. Now, it says here he's best known for his portrayal of Superman on the TV series Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman.
What else is he in?
Well, but I think he's just, isn't he better known as a turd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a Twitter turd.
He was in God's Not Dead.
He's announced his intention to become an officer with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Ooh.
Well, if you can't find work in Hollywood, I suppose.
In a social media video, the 59-year-old so-called actor revealed his decision to join ICE, stating he felt it was important to help secure the safety of all Americans by working alongside first responders. Kane expressed his approval of ICE's efforts to arrest the worst of the worst and removing them from America's streets.
He was in The Dog Who Saved Christmas and The Dog Who Saved Christmas Vacation.
In recent episode of her podcast, Miss Spelling, Tori Spelling, recounted a peculiar, unsettling incident that occurred during a stay at a Victorian hotel in Toronto, where she and her former husband, Dean McDermott, were visiting for work. What was this inkadink, you're asking yourselves? Well, she described finding their dog, Musso, chewing on a mysterious object. Upon closer inspection, she discovered that her dog was chewing on a severed human big toe.
Oh.
Whoa.
Which she described as not being that old or that decayed, and appearing to be precisely chopped off. Spelling immediately notified the hotel's front desk about the disturbing discovery, and although she noted that the staff had no reaction to the news, instead they offered the couple a credit for their next stay, an offer that Spelling had no intention of accepting after the incident. She admitted that in retrospect, she questions her decision to neither call the police nor switch rooms, attributing it to the late hour. Machine Gun Kelly, also known as Machine Gun Kelly, recently shared that he only eats a couple of times a week.
Wow.
Adding that he just does water a bunch other than that.
That's good.
The rapper turned emo singer actually revealed his dietary habits a couple of months ago during a live stream with internet personality Aiden Ross, who was invited over to Machine Gun Kelly's house. An edited clip of the video shared by Instagram accounts has gone viral over the last couple of days. I don't really eat. I just do water a bunch, said Machine Gun Kelly in the video.
That's crazy.
Adding that he mostly consumes bone broth with kimchi and sauerkraut because they have lots of good probiotics. He also said that he drinks celery juice and coconut water because I find them very refreshing.
I just imagine him telling this to like a mannequin at an Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
Like,
when asked by Ross if he ever felt weak or lightheaded, Machine Gun Kelly responded, Sometimes.
Lightheaded for sure.
He went on to say he does have a steady diet of coffee and cigarettes.
Good.
So that's good.
Die quicker.
They had the Critics' Choice Awards. And here are the winners, or some of them. The 5th annual Critics' Choice Super Awards winners list.
Okay.
Best Action Movie, Mission Impossible.
Okay. Right.
Best Actor in an Action Movie, Tom Cruise.
Of course.
Best Actress in an Action Movie, June Squibb. For something called Thelma.
Yeah, she's. It's an action movie. She's an old woman.
A granny that kicks ass.
Granny that kicks ass. Yeah.
Then best superhero movie, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Best actor in a superhero movie, Hugh Jackman, Deadpool and Wolverine. Best actress in a superhero movie, Florence Pugh, Thunderbolts. Best horror movie, Sinners.
Yes.
I need to see that one still.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's very good.
Best actor in a horror movie, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners.
Because he plays twins.
Demi Moore, The Substance.
Oh, yeah.
Best science fiction fantasy movie, Dune Part 2. Best actor in a science fiction movie, Timothée Chalamet, Dune Part 2. Best actress in a science fiction movie, Sophie Thatcher, Companion. Best villain in a movie, Hugh Grant, Heretic. He was pretty good.
He was very good in that.
Yeah. Let's see. And then the TV series actor, Shogun, the guy in Shogun. TV actress, Shogun, the Anna Sawai. Best superhero series, The Penguin.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Best actor in a superhero series, Colin Farrell. Best actress, Kristen Milotti.
She was so good in that.
The Last of Us won a limited series or made-for-TV movie horror. Best Actor, Pedro Pascal, although he was only in like 3 of them or something. Best Actress in a Horror Series was Jodie Foster, The Detective Night Country.
I watched that. Yeah,
I saw some of it, and I don't know, it just didn't.
She was good in it.
Is that the end of the list?
Almost.
Keep going. We got more time to fill. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's
whatever gets us to the end of the show.
Best science fiction fantasy series was Andor.
Yes.
Best actor in such a thing was Diego Luna.
He's so good in it.
Best actress in such a thing was Britt Lauer for Severance. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The redhead. And best villain in a series, limited series or made-for-TV movie, Colin Farrell, the Penguin. There you are.
I was reading about the redhead from Severance. Is it Britt Lauer?
Britt Lauer, yeah.
She is a huge fan of circuses. She is in a circus. And
up in like Washington or something.
Yeah,
right?
and she said that she'd be just fine if this acting thing ended tomorrow, and she went and joined the circus.
You could just do circus stuff all
Yeah.
over. What sort of act does she do in these
circuses? She does like tightrope walking and acrobatics and things like that.
Mississippi is going through a bumpy time lately, and it's not because of the heat. Turns out the state of Mississippi is facing a major outbreak of sexually transmitted diseases.
Oh, when will Mississippi finally become heaven on earth?
The southern state, already struggling with sky-high rates of gonorrhea, chlamydia, and HIV, has just dropped a jaw-dropping stat. And when it's jaw-dropping,
you know
it's bad. Roughly 1,200 cases per 100,000 people.
Jeez.
To put that in perspective, that's at least one person in a room of 100 Mississippians.
Oh.
So you got 100 Mississippians in a room. At least one of them is going to have some sort of a going to have the gamma hooch. The latest Centers for Disease Control and Prevention report is now officially raising red flags, specifically Mississippi's congenital syphilis rate. You know what that is? Congenital syphilis is where it's passed on from a mother to an unborn child.
Oh, okay.
Mississippi's congenital syphilis rate is spiraling wildly out of control. It's officially been declared an epidemic.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah. So if you meet someone from Mississippi and you find them appealing, I would say don't have sex with them.
Yeah.
Here, let's watch this film, shall we?
In all of these cases where youthful energy and inquisitiveness are unrestrained, the sex urge is always present, and promiscuity nearly always follows with its inevitable harvest of abortions, illegitimate births, and disease.
What's your trouble here, eh? Well, I've got a pretty bad sore down here. Just stretch out on the table over there. We'll have a look at you.
The story vividly portrays the misery caused to innocent victims by the ignorance or selfishness of individuals infected with syphilis.
You had to learn the hard way that you can't tell by the looks of a woman whether she has syphilis or not.
Unless she's from
I guess
Mississippi.
that finishes me. I'll have to quit school and go someplace where people don't know who I am.
The cure for juvenile delinquency is an education in the dangers and consequences of breaking the time-tested rules laid down for the regulation of human conduct.
There you go. There's an
Exactly.
film to help you out.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, you might want to hear about this. Heinz, the makers of ketchup.
Yes.
And Smoothie King are turning heads with a new creation that challenges both taste buds and definitions. A ketchup-based fruit smoothie. The time-limited Heinz tomato ketchup smoothie blends strawberries, raspberries, acai sorbet, apple juice with Heinz Simply Tomato Ketchup to settle a viral debate. If tomatoes are a fruit, is ketchup a smoothie?
No.
I'd try it.
No.
I love ketchup.
No.
Launching during peak tomato harvest season, the smoothie is now available for $5.70 at select Smoothie King locations. I don't believe we have one here.
No, 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 no.
It says clean ingredients. Heinz contributes the naturally sweet Simply ketchup made from red ripe tomatoes with Smoothie King's delicious blends.
No! No!
It says here, though, it's a refreshing twist on a summer classic.
Sounds like there's so much stuff in it, it could kind of drown out the ketchup.
I think maybe it would just have a
like the
slight,
excuse of ketchup in it.
A slight taste
Yeah.
of ketchup. I think it would be fine.
I don't like ketchup on its own. It's got to be mixed with something.
And
Okay? I just said.
And see, I'll pour a shot glass of ketchup every once in a while, just down it.
Are you saying that because it's funny, or you actually do that?
Was it funny?
It was kind of funny, yeah.
No, 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 no.
Well, then, yes, I was saying it because it was funny.
Weather.
Let's see. We are currently at 72 degrees here in Salt Lake, climbing to 83 as we go into the afternoon. 83 tomorrow, 86 on Sunday. Kind of a nice break from the heat we've been experiencing as of late. But then we're right back to it starting Monday, 90 degrees, and it's only going to climb from there going forward. That is your weather.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Kren. K-R-E-N, kren. And we'll also hear the plural of this word, krens. K-R-E-N-Z, krens. And now to use this word in the Utah way, here are our Beehive stalwarts, the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his son, Denver Criddle. It's back to school time for Denver, and he's hoping for one last fun thing to do before the school grind begins. Again, the word is kren.
Well, son, you get one more fun outing before you have to go back to school. What would you like to do?
Not sure, Daddy. I really had lots of fun when we went to the Scratch Mini Golf Norham. Almost beat you, didn't I, Daddy? I almost won that golf match.
Well, 18 strokes over is better than you did the last time, for sure. Trying is what's important.
And the bowling at Fat Cats in Saratoga Springs was really fun, too, Daddy. This year I was strong enough to roll the ball with just one hand, and I'll bet next time I'll knock down a few pins, too.
Well, I'm sure that you are right, my boy. But what do you want to do? You get one more activity before back to school.
That's why I want to choose real careful. I want my activity to be real special, not just any old thing. I need something to give me a real boost, real inspirement. You see, when a fella is about to repeat the 8th grade...
For the third time.
For the third time, yes, for the third time. When a fella is about to do that, he needs a very special activity.
Well, so what'll it be? All you can eat pancakes to the IHOP?
Nope.
Spider Fest out to Antelope Island?
No.
Catching some pollywogs out to the pond?
Nope.
How about a trip to the zoo?
No, Daddy, I don't want none of that. But I think I do know what I want to do. I want to go to the movies.
Well, okay, a movie it is. Now, let's see what's playing at the Salt Creek Cinema down to Nephi. Let's...
X96.
All right. Let's see. It's 9:35.
Chloe is here. Chloe is with Utah Presents. And what is Utah Presents, you're asking yourself? It's a series of performances, concert, music, dance, multimedia. And you explain it, Chloe.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Utah Presents is University of Utah's performing arts presenter. We're based at the iconic Kingsbury Hall. We bring artists from all over the world here to Salt Lake to perform and also to get outside the theater and teach and engage with our community in a whole bunch of ways.
Now, I know you've got a lot of music performances coming up. What kind of stuff?
All kinds of stuff. We are kicking off this coming season with a partnership with a few other arts organizations in town to put on the 3rd annual Mariachi Festival at the Eccles Theater downtown. It will be headlined by the groundbreaking Flor de Toloache. They are an all-female mariachi band, absolutely sensational. We have a group coming all the way from Ukraine. They're called Kerbasi, and this is just a remarkable opportunity to have this group here in Utah. They make contemporary music, but drawing from traditional Ukrainian songs.
That's them right there.
That's them right there. And we have Utah's own winner of the NPR Tiny Desk competition, Little Moon. They are writing new music for an immersive concert experience that will be produced by 801 Salon. That's a very cool experience.
Little Moon is a band?
Yeah.
They're a band,
Little
yeah.
Moon's great.
Yeah, they're amazing. And that show will be very unique because the audience will actually enter through the backstage door of Kingsbury Hall, and the whole experience will be on the stage of the theater.
When is that one? Do you know?
That
off the top of your
is,
head?
I do. It's November 13th to 14th.
Very nice.
And that's music, and now we have a dance as well.
We have dance. We have a trio of some of the most renowned dance companies really in the world coming here to Salt Lake City to perform on the stage at Kingsbury Hall. We have Momix. They are a group of what they call dancer illusionists. So dance meets theater with acrobatics and almost sort of a cirque energy. They're bringing a piece inspired by Alice in Wonderland. We have the second company of renowned choreographer Alvin Ailey performing on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And we have the leading Latinx dance company in the U.S., Ballet Hispanico, coming in October.
And then now, in the past, there have been several multimedia sort of things. Are you doing anything like that this year?
We are. A lot of the work we do at Utah Presents is really genre-defying. It's very innovative and novel. And so even Kerbasi, the group we talked about from Ukraine, they have video projection. It's a very multimedia experience. We are also kicking off, or actually closing, I should say, the season with a circus troupe. This is a show I'm really excited about. They're coming here from Quebec. They are called Cirque Kick-Ass.
Okay.
And they go on the road with a food truck, and the whole show is them performing circus stunts and tricks on and off and around the food truck. So that kind of gives you a sense of how unique and interesting and novel the programming is, and really the full breadth of what we do at Utah Presents.
How many presentations are there? How many shows?
There are 19 unique productions in the coming season, and some of them have multiple nights of performances. Some of them, it's, you got one shot, you got to be there to see it.
And so you can buy various, I assume you could buy a ticket that would get you into every single one of them.
You can. We have a subscription called the Golden Ticket. It is a steal. It means you get more than 50% off your ticket, and you have a seat at every single one of these shows. But we have a whole bunch of subscriptions. We also have single tickets on sale now. For most of these shows, ticket prices start at $10. So
that's
we
really good.
Yeah, we want this programming to be accessible to everyone. And I also want to mention there are no ticketing fees if you buy before August 18th.
Okay, and so how do you buy the tickets? What's the best way to do it?
UtahPresents.org. You'll find lots more information and be able to get your tickets right there on our website.
And it'll show you all of the shows, and you can kind of pick and choose. And I bet there's probably various combinations you could buy. I want to buy a 5-ticket bundle.
There's a 3-ticket bundle. There's the jazz one.
Yeah, we should talk about jazz at Kingsbury Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a series we piloted last year, continuing the legacy of Jazz SLC, which I imagine many listeners may be familiar with. It was a smash hit last year, so we're expanding the series this year. We have 4 concerts. We're kicking off with 10-time Grammy Award winner Arturo Sandoval. We're closing with Emmett Cohen, a pianist, and he's bringing a program that's celebrating the music of John Coltrane and Miles Davis, who both would have turned 100 in 2026.
Oh, jeez.
In between, we have sax player Lakeisha Benjamin and percussionists Alfredo Rodriguez and Pedrito Martinez. So the jazz series next season it's going to be fire.
These are remarkable I'm sure if you came to every one of these, you'll go away from each one going, I've never seen anything like that, or wow, that was unusual.
Yes,
it's really a lot of fun. It's Utah Presents. If you go to utahpresents.org, all of it's there. Can you find these little programs somewhere?
You can. Swing by our box office at Kingsbury Hall. We'd love to give you a brochure. You can also just download it from the website.
Okay. Chloe, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. We're going to take a break, play a song for you. We'll be back with the boner of the week. Stand by. I have a list.
A list?
A list.
Do people
I don't know
like
if you guys
lists?
Are you up for a list?
I don't know.
Think, people tend
do they
to,
like
from
them?
what I can tell, people tend to like lists.
Oh, they do? Okay. Well, let's see if the people like this one.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
That's right. I forgot. We have a recording that says they like that.
Now, I have a problem with this list.
So
Says-
is it not a good list then? Because people
Well-
like a good list.
Yeah, it's a list you don't like.
Seeing a shirtless actor in Hollywood isn't all that uncommon. There are some actors who go shirtless way more than others, and a recent study was undertaken to see which stars go shirtless most often in movies.
Okay.
This group found that
Was there government funding for this study? Is that
there should be. Now, they timed it. The
Okay.
most actual time these actors are shirtless.
shirtless time? Okay.
So number 10 on the list, Zac Efron with 694 seconds.
Okay.
Number 9, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Okay.
724 seconds. Number 8, Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell?
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
think of him being shirtless a lot?
I, as a matter of fact, every morning when I wake up.
730 seconds.
Yeah.
Number 8, Charlie Hunnam.
The Sons of
Was
Anarchy
he
guy.
shirtless a lot in Sons of Anarchy?
A little. It didn't seem like a lot, but
Number 6, Christian Bale.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Number 5, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
I can't even picture Michael Fassbender's face, let alone his shirtless body.
Number 4, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
913. You don't think of him being shirtless a lot.
913 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, Matthew McConaughey. That one makes
Sure.
sense to me.
Well, yeah. He almost always, he has like a shirt hanging off of his finger that he carries over his shoulder. You know what I mean?
I didn't think he owned any shirts, but
Number 2, Sylvester Stallone. I mean,
What?
you count over his career, yeah.
I guess.
all your Rambo movies, all your.
Oh, yeah.
He was a boxer. He never had a shirt on. And number 1, Daniel Craig.
Well, that movie he made about, helping the Jews escape the Nazis. Wasn't he shirtless throughout that?
Huh?
I forget the name of the movie, but
I don't know what movie that.
it would have been funnier if I could have named the movie.
Oh. But nowhere on this list is the person that should be at least on the list, if not number 1 on the list.
Who?
Can you think of a movie where Jason Momoa actually wears a shirt ever?
That's a
yeah,
point.
but we're talking about actors here.
Ever. I can't picture Jason Momoa with a shirt on because I've never seen him with the shirt on. He is always shirtless. I take issue with, I think this study is flawed and needs to be re-examined.
Well, who do you complain to? That's your next step. You've got to find out who
Hollywood.
to write a strongly You've got to figure out who to write a strongly worded letter to.
Miss Brandt, get me Hollywood on the phone.
Dear
I'm not
Hollywood,
wrong, though.
I am not a crackpot.
Can you picture Jason Momoa with the shirt on? I bet you can't.
I'm not trying.
Yes.
I'm really.
You can?
When he's wearing his full uniform as Aquaman at the end.
Oh. But other than that,
I can't think of a shirt that he owns. No.
no shirt. He's a shirtless actor.
Oh,
He's
now
Hollywood's number 1 shirtless actor.
Now, is Liam, or I mean, Daniel Craig, is he shirtless in the Bond movies a lot? Because I don't watch the Bond movies.
On the beaches, He
He takes
he's
his shirt
often
off
on beaches.
at least once.
I'm looking at I think he was shirtless during Comic Relief Behind the Bond. No.
What?
Well, I know some of those numbers are padded, though, especially Leonardo DiCaprio's. It's padded because he just narrated a documentary about voting.
Yeah.
And the entire time he was in the recording booth, he was shirtless, apparently.
Shirtless?
So it didn't count. You never saw him, but he was. So he's
Well,
padding those numbers.
You don't think of Leonardo DiCaprio as having, the sort of physique that you care about seeing shirtless.
No. And a texter says, what about The Rock? Dwayne Johnson?
The Rock.
He's shirtless all the time. Oh, yeah, that's right. Casino Royale features him being tortured while nude, and it's quite a long scene, so that's probably how probably how he was able to get up there. So,
Well, I agree. Whoever wrote in The Rock, So this is a flawed list. I'm sorry I have brought you a flawed list.
Yeah, and again, what about Schwarzenegger in the 2 Conan movies? Conan doesn't wear a shirt.
Ever.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think they overlooked a lot of things here. I think they just went to the movies they wanted to see. That's all.
Yeah.
You see the shirtless men you want to see. That's what we get from this.
Okay. Well, it is a flawed list, but okay.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
All right, Beastie Boys. 9:50 right now. And Dave the Flower Guy has wheeled in here.
You got a new trike.
On his new trike?
Yeah, it's nice. Is it easy to ride?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
It's got gears, I know. How many different speeds does it have?
9.
So you could probably ride it up the side of this building, couldn't you? Just ride it right up the. No, probably not. No. But pretty steep hill. Can you go up a pretty steep hill?
I haven't tried yet, but
Well, take my advice, Dave. Don't.
You got to ring that bell.
Yeah. Go ring it, Nick.
All right.
Hurry.
Will it be picked up on the mic?
Yeah, probably.
There we go.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pick that up?
Yeah, a little bit. I knew you wanted to do that.
I really did.
Yeah. All right, it's time for Boner of the Week. Dave the Flower Guy is here. You'll see Dave around town, not this weekend, but starting Monday, on his new trike and you've got a whole basket on the back that you can load up with flowers.
Yeah.
And people can buy flowers from you.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to select Boner of the Week?
Yep, I am.
Okay, here we go. Monday was, like any blue state educator. Like any blue state educator wants to teach in Oklahoma. I don't want to teach in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, we're going to set up standards. So if blue staters come here to try and teach in our public schools, they'll have to pass this test. This test to make sure that they believe in Jesus. Things like that, teach the right things to our kids here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I think it sort of smacks of being unconstitutional, among other things, doesn't it?
And Oklahoma currently ranks at the lowest in education of all the states.
Yeah. Boner, not surprising. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday. So wait, he really is deaf? Oh, that's a deaf guy. I was robbed at a parking lot here in Salt Lake at a Maverick, I think it was. He came out with 2 beers, and some guy, and the guy, and he stole his beers, and he kept trying to communicate with the guy, and the guy kept going, I can't understand you. I'm deaf. Well, this guy was apprehended, the one who stole the beers, and his comment on the whole thing was, "Wait a minute, he really was deaf? I thought he was just kidding." That's Boner candidate number 3 from Wednesday. A series of studies will back my racism up. That's Robert Kennedy Jr., who says that black people don't need as many vaccinations as we white people do. Because, this is a proven fact. A series of studies will back that up, that blacks don't need as many vaccinations. No, that's not true, Bob. It's not true at all, and you're a racist. Boner candidate number 4 from yesterday. Here comes Vance. Raise the water level. J.D. Vance on a little canoeing trip, a kayaking trip for his birthday, and he's in some river in Ohio. And to make the kayaking experience its best, the water should be a little higher, run a little faster. And so they got the Army Corps of Engineers to release more water into the river so that he could have a good kayak. Now, he claims, I didn't know they did that. Apparently my security crew said that they needed to do that so they could stay by me. I didn't know they had done that.
Well,
he was a liar.
Yeah.
And Boner candidate number 5 from today. When you're 10 years old and you're really scared, you need somebody who will tell you to shut the F up. That's the fire captain, the EMT, yelling at this poor girl who was a 10-year-old girl in hysterics, can't stop crying. I just want to go home. They're trying to load her into an ambulance, and she's screaming and crying. She was out of control. There's no doubt about it. But the best way to get her under control is not to scream at her.
Yeah.
That's Boner candidate number 5. Which one was the worst, Dave?
Number 3.
Number 3, which was Robert F. Kennedy Jr. The black people, they don't need as many vaccinations. And we, oh, God.
Good choice.
Man.
I'll say.
Dave, be careful on your bike, please.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a helmet? Dave?
Yeah, I have a helmet, but...
Well, I don't see it.
But?
I can't put this on.
We'll find a way to
Can't
get
wear
those
his-
headphones.
His radio
But-
headphones
in there. They sell helmets that have headphones in them.
Yeah, but I do it mine now,
Yeah.
but Ring going by.
You got to get a motorcycle helmet. They have the speakers in it already. Yeah.
Yeah, motorcycle helmet.
That's what you need.
I think you need a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Let's do the promo and
Okay.
run.
As fast as we can.
Here we go.
Monday's Radio from Hell show is a real humdinger.
What makes it hum and or ding?
I'm hearing hums of what to watch on TV when Bill Frost reports at 8 a.m.
Ah, but what dings?
Well, the dinging is reserved exclusively for Geek News at 8:45.
Both the dinging and hum fans can rejoice for Monday's humdinger of a Radio from Hell show right here on X96.
Well done. Well done.
What is it about writing promos that seems to bring out the worst in people? I don't know. I don't get it.
What, that's not my best work? I don't think?
No.
No?
Thank you, Nick.
I'm an artiste.
Thanks for filling in.
Thank you
Yeah,
for sitting
you got
in.
it.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Remember who you are and what you stand for.
Alrighty, fucking